Hello, hello, my friends. It's good to be back. I apologize for the unexpected hiatus. A lot of life happened. A lot of life has happened this year, and it's been crazy. So, had to take some time off that I was not planning on. So I apologize. I know I said this. My goal was to get back on a better schedule with streaming consistently, and and then immediately life got lifey, and then here we are. So, thank you for your patience with with me being kind of unexpectedly away. I appreciate your guys' support as always. It means the world to me. Thank you, Austin. Yeah, I'm glad to be back. So, I had thought about maybe trying to finish. Hey, Hero, welcome in. It's good to see you, friend. Yeah, I thought about maybe trying to finish, what's it called, Death and Taxes today, and then I was like, I don't need an existential crisis today. So instead, we're switching gears. Shocker, I know. And we are going to play Shadows Over Loathing. So my dear friend Panda Life Gaming got this game for me a while back, and I never got around to playing it because my brain forgot that it existed. So we're gonna play it today because it's gonna be silly and fun, and I'm here for it. So, yeehaw! Yes, super cute shirt from Virilus. I love it. It's adorable. It's comfy. All right, new game. Oh, thank you for the resub, Ginger Smith. I appreciate it. Company, it's how you move. All right. Oh, there we go. Why do I have a magazine on my face? Oh, you hear the sound of a diner behind you. Maybe someone there can help you with your little magazine on the face problem. Or I could give up. Okay, apparently if you give up, it just takes you back to the title screen. Okay. Fun. You can't see anything interesting in that direction. Actually, you can't see anything at all with this magazine stuck to your face. Okay. Hit me. Hit me. Yay! Oh, what have I done? Thank you so much for the lurk. I appreciate it. So petty, the game, right? Alright, well, we're off to a great start. So if you get hit by a car in the road, you die. Who knew? This smells like a diner, and it smells like they're open. Hopefully they don't have a no shirt, no shoes magazine stuck to your face, no service sign posted. Hopefully not. The Nightingale Diner. Okay. The Nightingale welcomes all travelers. Try coffee. You'll like it eventually. Pie! Restroom. It's the bathroom, probably? Go inside. You blunder your way into the bathroom and eventually find the sink. After fumbling with the faucet for a while, you manage to disentangle yourself from the magazine. You stare into the mirror, revealing... Yes? Oh, you get to do like a little character design in this one. Okay. Okay. None of these really look like me. I'm scared to see what happens to your face when you rip the magazine. Apparently character creation happens when you rip the magazine off. So... Now, should I make it actually look as close to like me as I can get? Or should I be like Monocle Man here? Or fancy mustache guy? That's the real question. Do we make me, or do we make, like, a dude with an impressive unibrow? None of these really particularly look like me. I guess maybe, like, maybe this one. That's probably about as close as we're gonna get. I kind of want to be monocle guy. Or mustache guy. We're gonna be monocle man. Monocle, okay, cool. Yeah, monocle man. There you are. Leave the bathroom. Yeah, look at me. I look great. Ooh, they've got one of those new meat-operated multi-selection phonographs, or jukeboxes as the kids call them. Neat. Hey, there's something in the corner. Why is it meat-operated? You gain 1 meat. Nice. I guess meat is currency. Do I play a song with my 1 meat? I kind of want to keep my 1 meat. A couple of older folks are having an animated discussion. Well, one of them is. The way these young women act these days with their short hair and their sassy talk and their dresses that don't even cover their ankles? It's scandalous. And those dances they do, flailing around like I don't know what. I'd have thought Prohibition would have put the kibosh on that sort of tomfoolery, but no sir. Can't imagine dancing a waltz to the music they're playing nowadays, though. And that's the problem right there. This newfangled jazz music with all the drums and clarinets and such. What kind of word is that anyway? Jazz. I think our cups got switched. You're supposed to be drinking decaf. Curse you, Jazz. Wait, what about it? Some petty vandalist scratched the name Dan Bob into the surface of this table. That is a great name. Can I be named Dan Bob? A couple of young women are chatting breezily over coffee. Hey Mac, what town is this? Poughkeepsie. Are you two traveling? Yeah, Ocean City's turning into a real sawmill, so we boosted her Jelly Beans Breezer for a weekend World of the Hot Potato. I don't know what any of these words mean. Oh, bourgeois, you make it sound like we went south with it. I flew him a kite. Everything's Jake. Geez, I'm pretty sure I'm only 3 or 4 years older than you two, but I barely understand what you're saying. What are you, a canceled stamp? Go put some pepper in your shoes. Yeah, I'll try that. You should wait, what? You should ask the lady behind the counter when the next bus is coming. No sense in standing in the wind any longer than you have to. Yeah, that's valid. This man is concentrating very hard on his coffee. Hey there, is there something particularly interesting about that coffee? It's my first one. Of the day? No, it's my first coffee ever. Oh, what do you think? I think it's a bad beverage. It's bitter and it makes my stomach hurt. Well, it's not for everybody, I suppose. Yeah, I think I'll have another one after this, though. And then maybe every morning for the rest of my life. That's how it starts. That's how it gets you. Well, enjoy! I mean, I actually enjoy the taste of coffee, but... Anyway. Well, hello there, I'm Ethel. Zactifer? Well, that isn't what I was gonna make my name, but that's what it is now. Zactifer who? Zactifer Reed, Zactifer Miller, Zactifer Bill. Enter a different last name. Zactifer Reed. That kind of rolls off the tongue. Pleased to meet you, Zactifer Reed. What can I get you? Can I get a cup of coffee? You sure can. Best cup of coffee in the state, if I may say so myself. That'll be 1 meat. Great. To go, please. Yay, coffee! Anything else, hon? Does the bus to Ocean City pick up here? Sure does. Should be here any minute. Good thing, too. I hear we're in for rain tonight. What takes you to Ocean City? My uncle lives there. I got a letter from him. He wants me to help him with something. That's a reason, hon, but it's somebody else's reason. What's your reason? Mind your business. Oh, of course, hon. Where are my manners? I'm sorry to pry. My curiosity got the best of me. Yeah. Alright, let's see. I have a diner coffee. I have Silas the Finch. When you were 4 years old, Silas flew in your bedroom window and refused to leave. He's been with you as a familiar ever since. I love it. Luggage. Everything you own is in this trunk, including your portable carpet steamer. Yes! Can't go anywhere without that. Character sheet. +1 physical armor. Yay! +1 muscle, +1 mysticality, +1 moxie, +1 max AP, +10 max HP. Oh yeah. Perks, don't have those yet. Oh wait. No, that is my perks. Right. Options. Pacifist mode? Nah. Woo! This option is haunted. I don't know what that does, but... it made a spooky sound. That's what it does, and now it's gone, so... whatever I did, there's no undoing it. Show in-game time. Total playtime, okay. Arachnophobia, you won't encounter any spiders. Arachnophilia, you will encounter so many spiders. We're not gonna mess with either one of those, I think. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. What if I need to go pee? You were just in there a few seconds ago. If you go in again, people will think you're weird. But I am weird. Alright, let's go catch the bus. What does HF Thunder? Welcome in! This is Shadows Over Loathing. This bus looks very much like a train. Ah, heck. We got a bot. Are any of my mods available to ban it? I know it's the middle of the day, so... Can I... hang on. Hold, please. I think... ban! Oh no, Austin, we did it at the same time. Thank you. Best mod. Alright, you pull out your letter you got from Uncle Murray and read it again. Murray Morris. Care of Murray's Antiques. 111 Plunkett Street, Ocean City. Dear Zactifer, I hope this letter finds you well, and I hope it finds you quickly. Something quite serious has happened, and I need help. The help of your adventuresome spirit. Come to my shop in Ocean City as soon as you are able, please. Your Uncle Murray. Not best mod. I was very confused on that. It's okay. I'm doing a sleep. There's Z's coming out of my face. Oh, now I'm awake, and that guy's doing a sleep. Is that a clown? Kill it. You're just about to go mad from the monotony of this ride when the bus suddenly judders to a stop. You look out the window expecting to see the sights and sounds of Ocean City, but instead you see an endless expanse of extremely wet trees. Uh-oh. Ocean City, 6 miles. It's the bus driver. What's going on? This doesn't look like Ocean City. Nope. Sorry about this, but we're out of gas. Ah, jeez. You didn't fill up before we left? I filled up the bus, but this trip takes exactly 1 full tank of gas. Plus 1 additional can. Swell! Firstly, being as I'm the bus driver, I'm legally responsible for this bus, and I gotta keep an eye on it. And secondly, because of my leg. What's wrong with your leg? It's attached to a fellow that doesn't want to go wandering around in the rain at night. I can't say I blame him. Well, alright then. Guess I haven't got much choice. Can I borrow your umbrella at least? This is a left-handed umbrella. I am left-handed. But you aren't registered to my umbrella insurance. That's not a real thing! Sorry about that. Here, I do have a flashlight you can use, though. Good luck! Gee, thanks. What this bus lacks in comfort, it makes up for in unreliability. Drink red cola, protect your family. Right. Right. Oh, here's some gas. Now with extra lead. Seems like just yesterday gas only cost 6 and 15/64 meat a gallon. Sigh, those were the days. The station seems to have run out of service. Hold on. Postcards. Either we're out of postcards or all the scenery around here is invisible. There's one object left on the snack shelf. It's mine now. Cheese loaf! Yes. Ew, nobody in their right mind would consider this vile substance a snack. Right. It's weird that the cash register is pointed towards the front of the store. Loot it! It's mostly empty, but you find some loose change. Gain 7 meat. Yay! There's an old baseball bat leaning against the wall here. I'm gonna take that. Empty oil cans. A whole pyramid of them. The sign says employees only. Are you an employee? Laughs in Seattle. Austin, umbrella insurance is not a... Well, okay, yes, umbrella insurance is a thing, I guess. Not that literally, though. It's not for umbrellas. Well, I mean, I guess maybe umbrellas would fall under... You know what? We're not getting into this right now. We're not talking insurance. We're not doing that. Really? You never mentioned you were working at a gas station? Yeah, really? Okay, if you say so. Let me in. With this. A broken radio can still be considered nice. This is a pretty nice radio. A desk, presumably optimized for doing gasoline-related business. Search it. 4 of the drawers contain nothing but old receipts and pencil stubs. The 5th one is locked. Oh. The shelf smells like axle grease and old paint. Probably because that's what's on it. Right. This shelf is laden with miscellaneous electrical widgets and doodads. You don't have any use for any of them, though. The shelf is full of old personnel files. Look up Zach for read. I'll be darned, here's your file. You do work here. Sorry I ever doubted you. Yeah, that's what you get. In the Resident Evil, umbrella insurance is something different. Yeah, that's not the kind of umbrella insurance you want. Each object that you examine on the shelf is dirtier and more boring than the one you looked at before. That seems right. Oh. Some kind of weird machine. I don't have enough mysticality to figure it out. Like, this is the control lift for that car thing. Oh, that's... Nothing happens. It must not have power. You really want to know the story behind this sign. Stand clear of lift before operating, Steve. What do you do? That old flipper looks promising as a source of gas, but you can't reach it while it's up on the lift. It's a big tool chest, but all of the good tools have already been stolen. Fuse box. As advertised, this is a box containing 1 fuse. However, the fuse is broken, which is probably not intended. We should keep an eye out for a replacement. Must be one around here somewhere. Yeah. Yeah. I know how to find fuses. Totally. A little bit of gas left in this pump, but there's no hose on it. This pump is full of water instead of gas. This gas pump is empty. Great! I didn't want to go in there. Finnegan's optional boxing gym. You don't have to fight if you don't want to. Good, because I don't want to. Oh, this person looks sad. Miserable looking hitchhiker is standing in the rain, listlessly sticking out her thumb. Hi there! Her head turns very slowly to face you, and her eyes don't quite meet yours. Can you give me a lift? I need to get to Albany. Sorry, I'm going the other way. Oh. Also, I don't have a car. Oh. What you need? I'm Zactifer. Nice to meet you, Lydia. Although I admit the circumstances aren't great. So what's in Albany? No, I don't want to go somewhere, you know. Albany isn't new, though. It's one of the oldest cities in the country. Haha. Okay, that's fair. You know where I can get some gas? Gas? The bus I was on ran out and the driver sent me to find some more. Bus? Yeah, I'm trying to get to Ocean City. I've never been there. Well, okay then. How about this rain, huh? Lydia looks very slightly surprised and glances around slowly. Oh, this rain. Yeah, sure is. What a night to be stuck out on the road, right? I hadn't noticed. Get the feeling you aren't much of a noticer. Austin said, hi, thief. Anyway. Seen any good movies lately? Saw Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde at the Nickelodeon. Oh, that's a classic. What did you think? It was very scary. I liked it. I prefer comedies myself. Have you seen the new Buster Keaton one, The Cameraman? I don't know who that is. Oh, he's great. You have to see Sherlock Jr. That's my favorite. Really terrific. Read any good books lately? Or The Invisible Man. That was really good. Oh yeah, H.G. Wells is great. Have you read his new one? More in the Air. I don't care for it. The one I'm thinking of is Mr. Something on Something Island. I forgot the name, but it was terrible. His early works are his best. Like The Time Machine. Yeah, I love that one. I'm glad we were able to find something we could connect on, Lydia. So, how long will it let me keep doing this? Nerf got to 10. I think that it will just keep letting me do this forever if I keep trying to. Okay, I give up. Bye! Corn? This field is extremely corny. Boo! Ow. Hey, I don't want to be unfriendly, but this is a private residence that y'all just barged into. Oh, gee, sorry. Everything's so desolate outside. I guess I just assumed this place was abandoned. Well, come morning, you'll be right, so you might as well get in out of the rain for a spell. Thanks. My name's Zactifer Reed. Howdy, Zactifer. I'm Elias Chekhov. Make yourself at home. Thanks. Bears? All these boxes are labeled bears. Are these boxes really full of bears? No, those boxes are all canned pears. I had a little fun writing the labels is all. You want a can? I got one left that didn't fit. Yay! Pears, thank you. Gears? So the boxes of gears. My daughter Simone left those behind when she went off to school. Figured I should keep them for her. That makes sense. Tears? Wait, are these boxes full of tears or tears? Don't be ridiculous. You can't put neither one of them in boxes. That don't make any kind of sense. But what's in them then? A collection of stains makes its home on the range. Boo. Shares? What's in here? Stocks? Scissors. Oh, like shears? Class rings. This is a very large box considering that most people own 0 or 1 class ring. Is this box really full of class rings? Yep, about 140 of them. Did you go to college 140 times? Heh, nah, of course not. I just collect them is all. Why? Well, they're rare, but not very rare. They're all different in interesting kind of ways, and they're shiny. There's the collecting trifecta. Yeah. This door is locked with some kind of elaborate electric lock. Ask about it? What's with this door? Oh, it's my daughter Simone's room, who's left for college. Hopefully she ain't left anything important in there, because I plumb forgot how to work that crazy lock she invented. I see. Can I use your bathroom? Sure, how'd you know that door was the bathroom, though? I always had kind of a knack for knowing which doors lead to bathrooms is all. Well, good for you, I guess. A vicious clawfoot bathtub. You can see your face in Elias's mirror, just like your own mirror back home. Gaze into it. Hi, Zactifer! Smile. Hey there, good looking. Frown. Oh, what's wrong? Scowl. Why, I oughta. Worry. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Cringe. Remember something really embarrassing you did a couple years ago. Ugh. Freak out. Blah, blah, blah. Close your eyes. I'm just assuming this looks good. Go back to normal. Leave. Okay. This is a surprisingly modern toilet for such an old house. Flush it. You flush Chekhov's toilet, hoping it won't come back to haunt you later. You gain 5 XP. That seems maybe a little ominous. Why would flushing a toilet come back to haunt me? guess that's all that's in the bathroom. This door looks like it hasn't been used in a while. Where'd it go? Spare bedroom. Ain't been used in forever. I don't even bother opening the door since that dust devil got in there. Feel free to help yourself, though I doubt you'll find much use. A dust devil? Yeah, those critters are a real nuisance around here. They're attracted to beds that ain't been cleaned under properly, and since I lost my broom back in 26, it's been a real... What'd Simone call it? A nutrient-rich environment. Ornery little beast. Real territorial. Okay, I'll be careful. Can I take this gun? Can I have it? You leaving this rifle behind? Yep. How come? Well, it's a varmint rifle, and where I'm going, there ain't any varmints. There's vermin, to be sure, and critters and such as like that, but the almanac don't list any examples of a varmint, qua varmint, if you know what I mean. I don't know what you mean. No need to fret over it now. In any case, that gun is for later. Later? Yep. Much later. Okay. I was gonna see if I could have it. But I guess not. Hope out. Yeah, that's the middle of a workday. Is it gonna be on a Saturday? There's a weird device on top of this box. What's this funny looking thing? That's a duck call. What's it for? It's for calling ducks. Oh, fun. Used to be. Don't work anymore on account of being haunted. Haunted? Yeah, well, not haunted exactly. A bunch of spiders got in there. Now it sounds all scary when you blow it. I see. If you want it, it's yours. You gingerly take the duck call, trying very hard not to think about spiders. What spiders? Good job. There's nothing on the clothesline except a pair of old socks and a gun. Got a rusty pistol. You take the gun and leave the socks. They don't look safe. Scarecrow's a bit more intimidating than usual. The crows around here must be real aggressive. Why does the Scarecrow have a gun? The barn doors are locked. You would have to be impenetrably dense to wander into these woods. The socks just keep getting wetter. I'm going to fight this Scarecrow. Scarecrow with a baseball bat for 1 physical damage. This will end your turn. Here's the target's muscle musicality monster useful once you fight. Throw a rock. That's 2 physical damage. Let's use our spooky spider duck call. And then hit it with a bat. Hiya. Ow, he shot me. Violet's Finch sings a lively song, increases sex for Reed's moxie by 1. You throw a rock. I'm gonna hit him with a bat again. Took the time off. Jeez. Austin, I guess that means you also have to take the time off. It's serious business. Shoot. Whack! Yay, I win! Now it's just a regular Scarecrow with a gun. You gain 5 XP. You've got enough XP now to learn a skill. Open the character sheet via the icon on the top right or hit C. Excellent. Can I loot him? No. It's an old tractor. There's an old rag shoved in where the gas cap should be. Pull it out. You pull the rag out and sniff the tank. Smells like there's a little gas left in there. Dip the rag into the gas tank, soak up all the gas, and wring it out into your can. You got an item. 1/3 full gas can. It's not off specifically for that, but that's fair. There's nothing else to do with this tractor except maybe sit in it and pretend to be a farmer. I'm gonna do that then. I hope I have time to rake some wheat before it's time to milk the mules. Pretending to farm. Gotta slop the steers before sunup. I'm gonna have to harvest the rye and then harvest my oats. Time to fertilize some rye. Man, even pretending to farm is hard work. 5 XP. Oh no, I have to rake the rabbits. Haha, no, I meant to say I have to milk them. Please don't milk the rabbits. Better trim the cattle before the weather gets worse. Today seems like a good day to fertilize the oats. Hope I have time to rake the semolina before it's time to bathe the steers. Gotta shear the ewes before sunup. I'm gonna plow my millet and then dust the soybeans. Time to sow the bulgur. Oh no, I have to plow the mules. Haha, no, I meant to say I have to deworm them. I mean, that actually might be something you have to do. Better scrub the mules before the weather gets worse. Today seems like a good day to plow my buckwheat. I hope I have time to reap my buckwheat before it's time to trim the pigs. Gotta bathe the steers before sunup. I'm gonna sow my fields and then sow some corn. Time to sow my rye. Oh no, I have to fertilize the hens. Don't do that. Don't do that. I meant to say I have to feed them. Okay. Better gather eggs from the chickens before the weather gets worse. Today seems like a good day to plow some fields. I have time to harvest my barley before it's time to bathe the mules. Gotta scrub the ewes before sunup. Boy, it just keeps going, huh? Damn, Farmville changed a lot, right? This is written by someone who doesn't actually know how to farm. Yeah, grain wreck. I get the feeling this game will just let me keep doing nonsense for forever. Okay, I give up. No more nonsense. The tractor is the right most interesting thing in this part of the country. I don't want to pretend to be a farmer anymore. Okay. Didn't it say that I could, like, get a thingy? 15 XP. Unspent XP, 20. Fashion sense. Quick wit or strong back. Fashion sense. So much moxie. I don't actually know if that was a good choice or not. Made a bot play 1,000 hours of Farming Simulator. Why? And how did that go? Dusty old nightstand. Search it. 10 meat! Woo! It's a shelf full of pulp westerns. Take a look at one. Horse Folk of Tarnation. Another one. Duel at Dry Canyon. Gunfight at Cow Canyon. Sheriffs of Revenge. Hey, this one looks like it's worth a read. The Handgun's Tale. Riders of the Night. Cattlemen of Tarnation. Cattlewomen of Revenge. Reckoning at Cowboy Arroyo. Cowboys of the Bloody Sands. Showdown at Bloody Gulch. Duel at Owl Trail. Bandits of Darkness. Reckoning at Dry Ranch. Riders of the Night. Reckoning at Cow Mountain. The Duel at Owl... Okay, I give up. An arrangement of dried prawns. Cool! What if I read this? Unlocks advanced trick shooting techniques. Yes, please. The story's pretty boring, but it contains some very technically complex description of advanced shooting techniques. Oh, I don't have enough mysticality. Increases your moxie by 1 until you eat something else. This potion increases your mysticality by 1 until you eat something else. I don't really want to eat any of these. Yeah, at least he already knows that I'm going to abandon him sometimes to come hang out with you. I keep expecting this to do something else. It's not doing something else. Dust Devil's really kicking up some dickens under there. Drag it out. Are you sure? Chekhov said these things are pretty dangerous. Yes, I'm sure. Ow, he stabbed me. Ow! Honk. Thwack. Ow! That's not what you want. Oh, I died. That was perhaps You should have listened to Chekhov. Yeah, I guess so. Ouchie. That was maybe not my best idea. Got a hammer or pry bar? I don't. I have a baseball bat and a rusty pistol. Deals your moxie plus 1 physical damage. Ooh! I'm gonna equip this gun. Because I have more moxie than I do, muscle. Alright, well then. I'm gonna not fight that thing. So, you're moving out? Yep, I finished packing, so now I'm just waiting for the movers to come and take this last load of stuff. We've got movers coming in the middle of the night? No, in the morning. But I went and packed my teddy bear and forgot which box he's in. Can't sleep. I see. Why are you leaving? Well, my daughter went off to college, so there's nothing keeping me here. I never particularly cared for farming anyhow, just kind of fell into it, you know? So I reckon I'd take the opportunity to retire and travel a bit. See what kind of trouble I can get up to. Heh. Nice. So, what's your story? What are you doing out on a night like this? I got a letter from my Uncle Murray. It sounded urgent, so I hopped on a bus to Ocean City. I ain't sure to tell you this, but you got a ways to go yet. Yeah, the bus ran out of gas, so the driver sent me to scavenge for some more. Gotcha. Well, I think there's an old gas can in the barn out back. You're welcome to it. Oh, thanks. I gotta warn you, though. You'll have to fight my daughter for it. What? Well, technically, I should say my daughter's monster. What? It's a thing my daughter Simone built. What? See, my kid's a real technical whiz. She built an autonomous robo-traption to help with plowing and harvesting and the like. Worked real nice, too. Wow. Problem is, after she left, it blew a what's-it-tube and got violent. I'm pretty good with machinery, but when it comes to these newfangled electrics, I might as well be a dog trying to read Play-Doh. So I locked it in the barn. Aha! I see. Zoomers, am I right? Thank you. Well, leave the doors open and leave the key in the lock in case Elias wants to lock up again later. Go on in. Ugh, you have a recurring nightmare about searching for something in one of these. Based on the arrangement of objects around it, you conclude this is a machine for turning hay bales into loose hay. Oops. This cabinet is rusted shut. I don't have enough muscle to do anything with that. Modern trough for some long gone livestock. It's a nice barrel. It'd be nicer if it had anything in it. A baleful pile of hay. Here's the thingy I have to fight. Not going to get past this thing without destroying it. Destroy it then! Always building robots and locking them up, right? Zoomers. Okay. It has 4 HP. I'm gonna throw a rock at it. And then I'm gonna shoot it. Pow. I win! Simone's monster is now just a pile of parts on the floor. You gain 5 XP. Rest in parts. Can I loot you? No. It's a workbench for welding. Search it. It's mostly tools you don't understand, but you do find some gloves. Yay! What do those do? Oh, I'm already wearing them. Hot armor. Designed to protect your hands from air and sparks caused from your negligence and lack of welding skills. That's valid. There are a lot to gain access to this can. Accept your reward. Victory is sweet. It's probably the lead that makes it sweet. Probably. Go up there if it weren't for your hay fever. And you're falling out of lofts fever. Okay, thanks for the lurk, Austin. Have fun working. Where's the door? Oh, there we go. Tell him about the scarecrow. I had to beat up your scarecrow. Sorry. Well, I was leaving it behind anyhow. But why'd you go and do a thing like that for? It shot at me with a gun. Oh, right. Yeah, that's perfectly reasonable then. Yeah. I wonder. Can I save game? No. I wonder if now that I have hot armor, if I can fight this thing better. Let's try it again. Ow. Still bleeding. Still bleeding. Throw a rock. Yeet. And I'm gonna shoot it. Pow. Did I miss? Ow. Nope. Okay. This game is funny as hell to listen to, right? It's great. Okay. Well, apparently I still can't fight, the Dust Devil. Never mind. I want to go in the bathroom again. Alright. Oh, a little turtle. Turtle's stuck on its back. Why aren't you helping it? I am helping it. There you go, buddy. Enjoy blue cola, the honorable choice. Okay. Oh, there's a hobo in here. An open fire in an enclosed space. Classic. Hey, there's something in here. I'm gonna reach in and grab it. This is not the indicated use of those gloves, you know. But I got a crowbar. A cheerful-looking hobo toodles idly on a harmonica. Interrupt his tootling. Hi there, I'm Zactifer. Howdy there, neighbor. I'm Howie. Pleased to meet you. I'm not actually from around here, though. Well, the way I see it, the whole country is my home, so everybody is my neighbor. Oh, that's nice. Either that or they're all trespassers who'd better get off of my property. I'm just joshing your friend. Care for some jerky? What kind? Clam! It's a local delicacy. Clam jerky? Sure. I'll have some jerky. There you are. Can't abide the stuff myself, like eating a dried slug, but saltier. Come to think of it, that's exactly what it is. You're really selling me on this local delicacy. If you ask me, our locals are a little bit weird. Okay. Where are you from? Originally, I'm from Hawaii, but I got bored of gorgeous tropical beaches and decided to hit the trails. You rode the trails from Hawaii? Yep, real challenging trip for a first-time hobo, but I made it through all right. You ever think of going back? They only got one track there, so it was a one-way trip. I might head back for a visit once they built the second one, though. Huh. Do you live here? Not permanent-like, but I've been camped out here a few days. All alone? Well, it used to be a bit livelier, but those bosses sent a railroad bull to run everybody off. Railroad bull? You mean like a cop? Yeah, you could say that. I think he's still prowling around out back. If you care to test your mettle. I don't advise it, though. Is he packing heat? No, he's unarmed, but one of your arms might make a pretty good club once you get it off you. Any plans for the future? Well, word on the wall is there's a camp forming in Ocean City. Figure I'll mosey over there once this rain lets up. Word on the wall? Never heard that phrase. Bit like through the grapevine? Heh, similar. Similar. I see. Asking Buzz, is this knapsack your only luggage? Oh, that ain't mine. It's been here since before I arrived myself. Nobody's been able to work out how to open the dang thing. If you can figure out the trick, you're welcome to it. I got a puzzle and I don't have enough moxie to open it. That increases my muscality, my muscle. That increases my moxie. Cursed by an absence of crackers, you eat the cheese loaf with your bare hands. In the end, you are unclean both inside and out. But now I'm gonna open this backpack. Ha! There isn't a puzzle you can't solve, except maybe a puzzle harder than this one. Unfortunately, the bag is pretty much full of trash. You do find a small key in the bottom, though. Oh, look, gas. Pour the gas into your own can and then hide the empty can behind some of the garbage. Full gas can. Yay! There's something in this pile. Dig for it. It's an old class ring! I should give that to the weird old farmer man. Or this way. You've heard a lot of nice things about Topeka, but not 1,200 miles worth of nice things. Ah, I see. Tell him about the ring you found. He handed it over to me, looks it over. Hey, it's a 17 SI ring. S-I-T, sit. It's a sit ring. I've got these in faux emerald, but not a faux sapphire like this. These are the ones they gave to the junior varsity pigskin. What? I had a little enchantment on them so the kids wouldn't get quite so many concussions. Probably worn off by now. Is it worth anything? Nah. Not to a jeweler or pawnbroker or anything like that. 8-carat gold and stones made of glass. A collector would give you 30 meat for it. Such as myself if you're interested in selling it. Sure, 30 meat sounds fine. Pleasure doing business with you. Likewise. Thanks for the meat. Okay. There's a weird plaque where Lydia was standing. Read it. Historic site. At this exact spot on the 13th of October 1908, the state's first mass-produced automobile, a Ford Model T purchased by Hiram O. Crullins, accidentally struck and killed the state's first hitchhiker, Lydia Barnsley. Oh no! So apparently that woman you talked to a few minutes ago has been dead for exactly 20 years. Good. Swell. Everything about this is great, and you weren't regretting this trip before you've even arrived. Go on about your normal non-haunted day. Yep. Yep. Alright, thanks for stopping by. Have a good rest of your day. Still haven't found any fuses. Hey, little turtle. This little turtle seems to be heading to Ocean City too. At this rate, it might beat you there. Take it with you. Do you know? Turt seems like a great name for the turtle, to be honest. Turt the turtle. Yay! It would make a dog walk 6 miles in this rain, no matter how bad it wanted to. Okay. Okay. Hey there, any luck with the gas? You show the driver your gas can. Well, his gas can. Well, hey! That there is a full can of gas. I knew you could do it. Are you ready to hit the road? Yeah, let's get out of here. Get back on the bus. Climb back on the bus and return to your seat, and soon you're dozing off to the sound of rain spattering on the window beside you. Unfortunately, it's barely an approximation of sleep. The sort of sleep that you slip into so gradually that you don't even know you're asleep until something wakes you up. Plunkett Street. You realize that your meandering thoughts of the past few minutes have been utterly strange, shadowy tendrils of whispering ideas. Hey kid, this is your stop, right? That are now totally forgotten. Ugh. What? All ashore, what's going ashore? Thanks for traveling, Willis Bus Company. Disembark. The Army surplus store is closed for the night. Going seems inaccurate. Probably nothing you want in here anyway. Sobo seems wholly unperturbed by the rain. Talk to him. Nice weather we're having. He smiles and looks up and lets the rain splash on his face for a while. Suits me just fine, I guess. A wise man once said the rain falls on poor men and rich men alike. Was that before umbrellas were invented, or... My name's Gus, by the way. Hi, I'm Zactifer. Pleased to meet you, Zactifer. Say, you wouldn't have a couple of meat to spare, would you? Yeah, sure. You flip Gus some meat and he beams. Thank you very much, Zactifer. Old Gus won't forget your kindness, you bet. Take her easy, Gus. Nothing in that direction except the road you arrived on, and walking all the way back there probably isn't a good use of your time right now. Okay. Trash can. Full of trash. Dig through it. Cheap cologne. Yay! The note on the door says please. I think this store sells broken glass and drafts. This building looks perfectly solid. Maybe it's just the people renting it that work in town? The trash's reach has exceeded its can's grasp. Given the current conditions, dark and stormy, you probably shouldn't wander into any alleys. But I want to. Ocean City. The door to the newspaper office is locked, and the windows are boarded up. Looks like print really is dead. You'd have thought it had at least 7 or 8 more decades left. Securberus building and low. It's late. The bank is closed. Alright, so I guess there's nothing outside. Some ne'er-do-well has deliberately vandalized this streetlight. How dare! The bell door jangles as you walk in. The bell over the door jangles as you walk into Murray's Antiques. The young woman at the counter looks up at you as you enter. Oh, hi, you must be Zactifer. We don't get many customers this time of night. Or at all, really. That's me. You were expecting me? Yeah, Murray didn't say much about you, but he gave me that letter to mail. My name's Jessica. Oh, geez, you're soaking wet. Come on in, I'll get you a towel. You walk over to the counter, trying not to drip on any vintage bric-a-brac as Jessica grabs a threadbare towel from a shelf and pulls the tag off before tossing it to you. Thanks. Is Uncle Murray here? His letter wasn't very specific. He isn't. You said that in kind of an ominous way. Where is he? I wish I knew. He had a line on another artifact and said it was going to be a tough one. I told him he should get some backup, but he wasn't willing to wait. He just wrote that letter and told me to mail it if he didn't come back. Is there something I'm missing here? This is an antique shop, right? You make trying to talk Great Aunt Ruthie into selling your mother's Chesterfield sound like a deadly spy mission. Yeah, this is going to take some explaining. Well, I'm intrigued now. We don't have a lot of time just now, but follow me and I'll give you a quick sketch. Okay. Jessica leads you into a back room furnished with some desks and some strange-looking machinery. Welcome to our back office, the hub of our little operation. I'm guessing by operation you're talking about something other than antiques. Well, yes and no. See, a few years ago, Murray found out that there's a bunch of antiques circulating that are, well, hinky would be a real understatement. Hinky? Murray called them tainted. Dark magic. Real bad mojo, you know? Cursed. Oh, for a second I thought you were making bathtub gin or something. It's no joke. That's what our real job is here. The antique store is just, well, not exactly a front. We find a lot of regular antiques too, and selling them keeps us in scratch. But really we're trying to hunt down all these evil doodads and neutralize them so nobody gets hurt. And Uncle Murray went out there to get one and never came back? That's the long and short of it. Yep. What do you say? Are you in? Yeah, crazy adventure. Let's do it. Great. You hear the shop door opening, and after a moment, a goblin pokes her head into the office. A goblin? Hello? Oh, that's swell timing. Hey, Gabby, Murray's sister's kid showed up. Come meet him. Hi. Hello there. The pleasure is all Gabby's. Gabby, would you be a dear and carry his luggage to Murray's room and grab some blankets and stuff out of the cupboard? He can sleep there till we find Murray. You've gotten it. Gabby picks up your suitcase and carries it through a door in the back of the room. Great. I could really use some sleep. Let's talk to Jessica. Well, I'm gonna turn in. Good night. Hang on a sec. You can't go to sleep yet. I'm pretty sure I can. I bet I could do it right here while I'm still standing up. Haha, well, I hate to spring this on you, but there's something we need you to do before the night's over. Wow, a mission already? You know those cursed artifacts I was talking about? Since info on them is so sketchy, we've been working on a machine that can detect them with radio waves. I call it the Detectatron 1000. We've just gotten it up and running since Murray left, and it turned out there's a tainted thing practically right on our doorstep. That doesn't sound good. Yeah, it's not great. I was gonna have Gabby go get it, that's why she came over tonight, but since you turned up out of the blue... well, I guess there's no time like the present. I am probably not exaggerating when I say there is literally no time except for the present. What? As in, there might not be a future. You won't have to go far, it's just down the other end of the block, if the readings are right. There's a newspaper office that got shut down earlier this year. It should be in there. Well... Gabby will go with you. She's good in a fight. Fight? Aw, jeez. Yeah, well, hopefully it won't come to that, but you never know. Hey, Gabby. Gabby appears with an expectant grin. Go to the newspaper office with Zactifer and help him get that hat, okay? Okay, Gabby is ready for action. Let's mosey. Tired sigh. Alright. Says a hat. Cursed hat. According to the readout, yeah. Men's fedora, probably. I'm supposed to, what, just break in and take it? Well, not break, exactly. I managed to finagle a spare key out of the guy at the realtor's office. I'm pretty sure that still counts as breaking and entering. You'll be in and out and back here in bed before you know it. Okay, wish me luck, I guess. Hi, Gabby. How's it going? It's the Beansies, Zactifer. Chew the fat. You lived in Ocean City long, Gabby? Oh, yes. All of Gabby's life is here. Gabby's great great-great-grand-Gabby came and popped just some blocks over from there. Wait, what? From over there. Or to popping, as they would say. Haha. Wow, so your family's been here for quite a while, huh? Yes, 14 years. You're a real firecracker in a fist fight, huh, Gabby? Haha, Gabby likes fighting and dancing. The best two things. Black Ice, thank you for the resub! Welcome in. How's your day going? Gabby invented fight dancing once. Maybe this world was unready for it. Maybe 50 years later. More clean and shiny. Hey, Beard, what's up? How's your day going? Taming some dinosaurs. What game are you playing? Economics is not house. Gabby keeps wheels in. Blah, 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 blah. It's gonna let me talk to her for forever. This desk is a mess. Whose desk is this? Murray's. Keep nagging at him to straighten it up before someone bumps into it. We have to call the National Guard to dig them out of the avalanche. Curse-proof shovels and a squad of exorcists, Sandy. Anyway, best not to mess with it. Okay. You're not sure what this clock is telling, but it sure isn't time. Jessica's not gonna let you sleep until you go get the hat. There's nobody you need to call right now. Hey, Jessica, whose desk is this? Charles Wallace, our handyman. He's fixing up a leak on the roof right now, but he'll be back later tonight. Okay. You don't have time to play games right now. Is that a cat? What's this cat's name? Calliope. Murray got her a couple years ago. Scritches. Why doesn't Calliope like me? She'll warm up eventually. Try giving her some sardines. She loves those. Do you have any sardines? No, we're all out. You can get some more tomorrow. They have them at the Cola Wars surplus store next door. Okay. Modern radio. Some kind of contraption. Wonder where this door leads. You open the door and there's a brick wall behind it. Apparently it goes nowhere. What do you change your name? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I changed it, I guess like a month ago? Something like that. Playing Ark. Oh, fun, fun. Alright, come on, Gerblin. Unlock the door. The way that she runs is hilarious. Coffee! There's a little bit of very, very old coffee left in this percolator. Pour it in a cup. Nasty old coffee. There's a half-finished document in the typewriter. Government corruption at all-time high. The government has once again slashed funding to city services and social programs, citing waste, but without offering any supporting figures or explaining where the funds have been relocated to. Additionally, anonymous sources report... It cuts off abruptly, maybe as a result of the pink slip next to the typewriter. Curtis, if I've told you once, I've told you 1,000 times. Not enough people buy the paper anymore to keep the lights on in this joint. Electricity is expensive because it is a very recent innovation. As such, fully half of your salary is paid by government subsidies. This is to say that the hand that feeds you is the hand you keep biting. We go way back, buddy, but you've given me no choice. Clean out your desk and scram. Grover Burgess, Editor-in-Chief. See the corner of a note sticking out from under the desk blotter. The note says, Tucker, I got you that bottle you wanted. I stuck it under the water cooler where Burgess can't find it and rat us out to the pro-hees. Beck. Under the water cooler, eh? Surely it's not still there, but it couldn't hurt to check. The note says, Robson, first Hinden, then Carver. Who's next? Venable says if Burgess comes for him, he's gonna karate chop his desk in half. Sincerely, Curtis Curtis. P.S. What's a karate? Water cooler. Hey look, a trap door. Yay! Oh. There's fish people down here. It's a calendar from 11 years ago. There's a huge black skull scrawled on July 22nd, 1917. Huh. What happened? Some kind of complicated looking control panel? The control panel has a green button, a red button, a big lever, a knob with a bunch of letters on it, and a series of colored lights that are all currently off. Push the green button. The green button makes a satisfying click and you hear a motor starting up somewhere. Pull the lever. You pull the lever with a very pleasing kerchunk, and the motor noises turn into sort of a low, windy chime. A yellow light is glowing on the console. Turn the knob. The knob options range from A to G. A. Shudder and growl. Tired. Aw, I fucked it up. Something around here seems pretty fishy. Boo. And it's these two moist fellas standing between you and that abandoned hat over there. Not wanting to get any closer to them, you choose to interpret investigate as squint at them from a short distance away. Which is probably for the best, as it might be bad for your mental state to see them in too much detail. These humanoid creatures are between 5 and 6 feet tall, hard to judge because of their hunched over posture, and covered with scales that glisten slickly in the dim light. You can't tell if this is a natural luster or due to being covered with oily sewer filth. More notable, of course, is the fact that they have huge fish heads. Sorry if I buried the lead there, but, you know, saving the dramatic part for last and all. Their huge bulging round eyes glare at you out of the darkness, faintly luminous like radium watch dials, and they hiss and glurble at you between rows of pointed shark-like teeth. Gill slits on the sides of their heads open and close like thin, wet mouths gasping for air, or whispering terrible secrets. Whichever seems more likely to you. Gross! Appears they're very displeased to see you, but are smart enough to hold off on attacking until they've judged how much of a threat you are. Fight them! Throw a rock. And I'm gonna shoot it. Ow. Flap slap. Ow. Tweet tweet. Throw a rock. Yeah, get wrecked. You won. So much for those things that you'd rather not think about any further. Silas the Finch grows stronger. +1 maximum HP. Hooray! Ooh, I have 25 unspent XP. Let's get some mysticality up in here. With this. Don't know. It's a very old manhole cover. This must be the hat Jessica wanted you to recover. An ominous, vaguely Persian-shaped stain on the ground. That's probably fine. Terribly cursed fedora. Terribly cursed. Okay, let's try this again. Green button. Pull the lever. Turn the knob. B. Ah, heck. Okay. Green button. Pull lever. Turn knob. C. Hey, I did a thing. The machine is no longer responsive. Oh. Take the paper. Underground newspaper. Yay. Wonder if that would have sucked up the fish guys if I had done it first. The drawer on this one is slightly ajar. Nasty old leftovers. Ew. Looks like Venable made good on his threat. Search the records. Nothing. Venable must have taken all his stuff out before smashing it. It's the newspaper archives from 1860 to 1879. Oh, wow. That's a lot of archives. Okay. Waste of time. 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 There we go. July 22nd. What do we got? The top story from that date is the Ocean City's comptroller's passing of an overly complicated sidewalk right-of-way policy that outlined street-side newspaper vending machines and limited the maximum allowed width of newsstands to 4 feet. The story continues to say that watchful eye management raised concerns about a loss of revenue, and the comptroller made a vague promise to divert city funds to make up for any future shortfall. Yeah, looks like it worked out great for everybody. What about this one? You find something interesting. tragic accident certain to have no consequences. Tragedy occurred yesterday evening when Hiram O'Crollins, owner of the first mass-produced commercial automobile registered in the state, accidentally struck and killed the state's first hitchhiker, i.e. person standing on the side of the road attempting to solicit transportation from passing motorists. Fortunately for Mr. Crollins, the notion that vengeful spirits of the dead might haunt the places of their demise in murderous, phantasmagoric rage has been rejected by modern science as rather unlikely, wouldn't you say? Yeah. Totally. Carver, I can't believe I have to tell you this, but it is against company policy for employees to steal the printing press. You are fired. You are so fired. I need a new phrase to describe it. I'm giving you the axe. And if I see your face in here again, I will give you both the axe and set you on fire. Grover Burgess, Editor-in-Chief. P.S. How did you even lift it? You must have had, what, 5 accomplices? Unbelievable. Alright. It's a manual for the pneumatic tube system, and you've had enough pneumatic action for one evening. You decide to leave it be. Okay. I already read those. Hey, it's one of those new Arcane Press newsfeed things. High tech. Gaze into it. Charles Lindbergh cooks stew. Onlookers report it smells like it might be beef, or maybe lamb. Second edition Principia Mathematica published. We still cannot understand a word of this. Say local children. Parisian bards declare independence. Claim debauched tavern as sovereign city-state. 40 barrels of wine. Seized. Racehorse named. Removes teeth. Babe Ruth gets a haircut. Alright, fun. I already read that. Cufflinks. Oh, wait, hang on. Hindon, I'm not paying you to publish cockamamie conspiracy theories. In fact, I'm not paying you at all anymore. Clean out your desk and hit the road. Grover Burgess, Editor-in-Chief. P.S. Do you like the word cockamamie that I used there? It's a slang term I coined. It means ridiculous or implausible. I think it's really going to catch on. I will take those cufflinks. Yes, please. Half-finished letter. Reginald, I think Burgess is onto us. We've gotten careless. In fact, maybe I shouldn't be typing this out as a letter instead of just talking to you in person. Why am I doing this? Meet me under the water cooler this afternoon. Ah, crap. Here comes Burgess with a pink slip. Sincerely, it doesn't say who it's from. The writer must have gotten fired before they could type their name. Also, under the water cooler? What's that all about? I already looked under the water. I think that I have pretty well investigated everything in here. Okay. And go ahead. How's it going? Did you find the hat? I found a hat. I guess that's the one you meant. It doesn't look unusual, although... Yeah? Well, it does creep me out a bit. I can't really put my finger on why. I know what you mean. Feels kind of like you have a headache, except you don't, actually. More like a feeling of dread. Like something terrible is about to happen, but I don't know what it is yet. Well, that is definitely not related to the fact that I need you to take that hat and go sit in the machine over there. Why? That's our uncursing machine. Gotta get the curse off that hat, right? Okay. That makes sense. But, what? Can't we just put the hat in the machine? Why do I need to be involved? Because the machine needs a mind to guide the uncursing process. Together, you'll lift the curse from the hat and transform it into a sort of allegorical dream space that the machine can transfix. What? Sorry, I know it's a lot. Let me rephrase. The uncursing machine uses your subconscious mind to drive a wedge between an item and its curse. The item is cleansed relatively easily, but that doesn't negate the curse fully. Once separated from the item, the machine stores the curse and allows you to physically project into it, and resolve the metaphorical scenario at the core of its existence. That's where things can get a little weird. Yeah, I know it sounds crackers, but you'll just have to give it a try to understand. What? Hey, there's a dude here. You must be Charles Wallace. I'm Zactifer. That I am. Pleased to meet you, Zactifer. What do you do around here? Oh, your general handyman sort of stuff. Keep the lights on and the water running. Built the detectatron and the uncursing machine, too. Wow, that's some real high-tech wizardry. Ah, it's nothing really. Let me ask you something. How does a weird uncursing machine work? Oh, I only built the thing. I can't begin to tell you how it works. The innards are all wired up to a little porcelain cat figurine that Murray found somewhere. Well, that's weird. In a traditional sense, yep. Anyone want to play chess? Not me, never learned. Jessica, sure. Jessica smiles. Oh, crap. I wonder if there's a way to beat her. Alright. I am going to take a super duper quick break, and I will be right back. So don't go anywhere. I'll see you in a minute. And I am back. It looks like my clip player is broken on my Be Right Back screen, so that's kind of a bummer. Also, there we go. Okay. Let's uncurse this hat. Sit in the chair, which is surprisingly comfortable, and pull the weird metal dome thing down over your head. What would you like to uncurse today? The terrible cursed fedora. No sooner have you sat down than the machine, with a hiss, positively whiffs the fedora straight up into the dome. The hat rattles around in there angrily like a snake in a cement mixer. And after a good loud minute, flops limp and wet into your lap. Whatever ominous energy it once possessed... Whatever ominous energy once possessed the terribly cursed hat is gone. It is now simply a terrible hat. You got an item, uncursed fedora. But the curse itself still lives, transfixed as a dreamlike construct within the machine. Now, how do I get rid of that curse? See, curses are like energies, Actifer. They can't be created or destroyed, only changed? Can't remember who said that. Isaac Newman? Newton? Newton Newman, yeah. That machine knows how to take a curse from one object and put it on itself. But as for how you change a curse, well, I don't know. That's some higher consciousness spiritualist stuff. Don't know much about that. I'm more of a Newton Newman sort of guy. Fedora's curse bounces around the innards of this machine, daring you to come project your consciousness inside it. Sounds safe. I'll do that. Whoa. Whoa. Why do I have 5 o'clock shadow and an axe and a pointy hat? Oh. I heard thy death call, creature. Rest now. I will find in thy mortar. A tree fell before its time. A ground stained with sin. Yes. Et in Arcadia ego. Even in Arcadia there is death. Yes. Even in... Sorry. Even in paradise there is a killer. Thou know who I am and why I am here. Aye, Cutter, there has been a murderer. What knowest thou of murder? That I did not do the murder, and that is all. What mo have thee for me? Only this. I am one of 3 brothers. One of us always tellins the truth. One of us always lies. And the third of us does not speakin at all, but honks. If I find in thee a liar, is there no thing I can do to save in thee? Aye, Cutter, thou art a servant of the wood. Blessed be her branches. Blessed be. Big power in the wood today, Cutter. Aye, a tree has fallen in the forest, and it has made a sin. But not me a sinner, that I assure thee. Thou claimst to be without sin? None of us is without sins, but mine do not run to mortar. Then whose? Look for my brother. Thy brother speakins of 3 brothers. This is fairy talk. No thing has honkin' in this land since Mother Duck laid the big egg. No honkin' since then? No, sire. Something is rotten in the wood, Cutter. Aye, a mortar, with perversions at its source. Speak to me of perversions. I have no thing to say, for I do not tarry with them. What do thou tellin me? I am troubled by the mortar, but I know nothing. But of it I know no thing. I warn thee, my forgiveness makes no room for liars. Thou wilt do what thou must, Cutter, I have no doubt. Thy brother speaking of 3 brothers. I do not honkin, sire, I swearin upon it. Never hast thou honkin? Never, never. 'Tis a sin in mine eyes. None of them honked. Which I think means that this one is the liar. Thou lie about honkin'. What say? Thy brother's honkin', not? Thou wouldst lie to the Cutter of the wood? Thou wouldst do mortar in the wood? Aye, thou hast the right of it. I sought only to distract in thee whilst I make my escape. Goodbye, Cutter. Do not run from me, tree! Thou do not run? Nay, I growen. In 100 years I will have grown so tall and strong thine axe will never fell in me. But I will not wait 100 years. Die, murderer. But this is not fair. Whack. Well then. Big rot in the wood today. Cutter and... Wait, what? No, that's not you. You don't talk like that. Dark thoughts of trees, axes, and bloody sap cling to your skin. You shake them off like dreadful cobwebs. You gain 5 XP. You're not sure what happened, but as you turn over the formerly terribly cursed fedora in your hands, you feel confident that the curse, which plagued the starchy little felt thing, is finally gone for good. You put the hat back on. It nearly sparkles now. Upgrade! This hat is clean, both spiritually and launderily. Now, all you've got to reckon is whether or not you're the kind of guy who goes around wearing a fedora. It'll do. It'll do. Oh man, I look so fancy. Nice hat. Yeah, thank you. How'd it go? It worked, I guess? Great. What was it like? I had some kind of crazy dream. There was a woodcutter that was me, I guess, and these talking trees, and one of them had sinned. You know what? Never mind. Some kind of crazy dream is plenty for me. Okay, great. How you doing, Gabby? Okay. I'm not going to read all of that. Can I go to sleep now? Your room. Yay. Simple writing desk with no chair, or pens, or paper, or anything. Finally, time to get unpacked and get some sleep. Open the trunk! Ah, what the heck? You stamp out the flames, but it's total loss. Everything you own has been reduced to ash. Everything? Everything except, bizarrely, the stamp from Murray's letter. Aw, my stuff! The shelf for knickknacks and tchotchkes. Take a look. There's a rag doll on the shelf. Must have been left by the previous tenant. Ooh, key. There's an empty space here. You should try and acquire a bunch of random crap to clutter it up with. Television set. You've heard of these. Fortunately, no shows have been invented yet. Great! Super duper. Guess I will go to sleep. A dream about school. We're dreaming about school. These dorm beds are so uncomfortable. Who's Jacob Marley? It's a poster of my favorite literary ghost. Like from A Christmas Carol? What you doing there, guy? Lots of people in this hallway, it seems. Hello. How's it going? Do you know which locker is mine? I can't remember which locker is mine. Sorry, I don't know. It's alright, I'll figure it out eventually. Nice faces you've got there. Do you know which... Okay. Same conversation. 6 lockers. Investigate. Check the first one. Thriving colony of ants. Gross! Check the second one. It's full of peanut butter. Third one. Tiny shrine to Babe Ruth. Fourth one. Empty. Fifth one. Filled with cookbooks, but they're all in French. Sixth one. Opens onto the vast, uncaring emptiness of space. You slam it shut quickly so as not to suffocate. Seventh one. There isn't a seventh one. I said check the seventh one. Check the seventh one. Look at the papers. They've all got your name on them. They're your papers. Read them. How I Spent My Summer by Zactifer Reed, age 6. This summer I visited my Uncle Murray. Uncle Murray is funny. He knows magic. I had a fun time with Uncle Murray. The end. Underneath the pile of school papers you find, overdue library book. You checked this book out 13 years ago and I've spent the last 12 years and 50 weeks feeling slightly guilty about not returning it. One full of peanut butter. There you go. Oh yeah. Our founder, Bran Gorvunculus III. This lady looks friendly. Hey, Carlos! Yeah, right? It's a great game. I've been meaning to play it for forever and just haven't. Hello there, you must be... Ah, here we are. Reed. Zactifer Reed. Who's asking? I'm your academic advisor. It's time for you to choose your class, but I dropped out. In real life, certainly. You must, however, choose a class. Oh, I get it. This is where I picked a character class. Now then, it looks like there are 3 classes for you to choose from. There's Advanced Kicking and Throwing. This class is for pig skinners. Then we have Overview of Curd Conjuring. This is a class for cheese wizards. And finally, Weird Time Signatures 504. This is a class for jazz agents. What on earth? Okay. I don't think I want to be a pig skinner. I'm thinking cheese wizard or jazz agent. I feel like, given that I have gotten more moxie than anything else thus far, that jazz agent is probably gonna be the way to go. But like, cheese wizard. Nah, we're gonna go jazz agent. Masters of syncopation and improvisation, jazz agents use their rhythm and moxie to move through the world in style. Yes. In combat, they attack with subtlety, weakening their enemies and stacking the odds in their favor over time. Yeah, let's do it. Alrighty, you're a jazz agent. Name's Reed. Zactifer Reed. Now then, there's just the minor matter of your minor. Looks like you've already completed it, but it doesn't say what you studied. Cryptobotany sounds neat. Insectology, no thanks. Psychology of... Nah, we're going cryptobotany. Ah, cryptobotanist. So you're an expert in all manner of plant-based arcana. Yep. You got a perk, cryptobotanist. Well, with that, I believe we're done. Feel free to wake up and go about your day. How would I go about doing that? She smiles and points to the door on the right side of the screen. I mean the right side of the dream. Just through that door. Great. Thank you. Ah, the abyss. You could gaze into it for days. Alright. Time to wake up. I are awake. You awake feeling surprisingly refreshed. Yesterday's adventure is leaving you none the worse for wear. Okay. Ooh! All kinds of new stuff. Okay. 25 XP to spend. I guess I probably don't really need muscles so much. Should probably just like hold off and get more. Bamboozle! Bend the truth for fun and profit. That's what I want. Need 10 more XP to get that. That's what I want. I'm gonna do a heckin' bamboozle! Morning, Zactifer. How'd you sleep? Wait, why are you still wearing those wet clothes? Well, my other clothes burned up in a freak luggage fire. Ah, jeez. That's weird and unfortunate. You seem less surprised by it than I would expect. We've gotten accustomed to weird and unfortunate stuff happening around here. Could pick out some clothes from the shop out front if you don't mind looking like someone's dusty old grandpa. I mean, I love thrifting, so that sounds great. Once you've gotten the sleep out of your eyes, I've got another mission for you. Another curse thing? Yeah, I've had my eye on it for a while, but it keeps moving around. Mostly the readings put it at the local speakeasy at the back of an alley on the other end of the block. The artifact isn't there right now, but that's where I'd start looking. Maybe you can pick up some clues? Okay, what am I looking for? It appears to be a watch of some kind. A pocket watch, or maybe a wristwatch. I can't be certain. Watching the speakeasy in the alley. Got it. Anything else? You'll need the password for the speakeasy. It's Fiddlesticks. Also, let me give you this to-do list. It's enchanted to always show you whatever's written on the chalkboard here. Pretty neat trick. Here's some meat for expenses, too. The army surplus next door should have anything you need in case things get rough. That's ominous, but thanks. Hi, Charles. Hey, good to see you up. We've had quite a morning already. See that bookshelf over there? Just bought it. It's a real rare find, Zactifer. Came from a 17th century cargo ship, the Mustflower. That's quite a provenance for a bookshelf. Yeah, it was the ship's wheel. Captain brought the Mustflower out of dock, couldn't steer, drove into a starfish, whole thing sank instantly. Anyway, what can I help you with? Thanks? Thanks. Oops. Investigate. You take a look at the recent bookcase acquisition. Charles just can't resist the antique bookshelf man and his amazing deals. Wow, I can't believe I slept through the antique bookshelf man. All the books are in Latin. Never learned Latin myself, so who knows if it's the history of the Roman Empire we got there or pornography. Could be both. You know any Latin, Zactifer? Oui. Oh, that's Latin for little, right? So you know a little Latin. Check the books. You select a random book from the Latin language collection. Lorem ipsum dolor sit amet. Appears to be about graphic design in the Holy Roman Empire. Is it a whole book just full of lorem ipsum? That's amazing. Hard to imagine that knowledge becoming relevant to your quest, but hey, now you know where to find it. But what's this? You got an item. History's worst honking. How'd that slip in there? Better take it. Clearly too modern to have any resale value in the antique store anyway. Great! That's really funny. Can I read it? Grants Encyclopedia of Annoying Noises Over the Ages. Grants a combat skill, Sacks of Violence. Deal 1 physical damage to all enemies each round. Yes, please. I don't have enough XP to upgrade that. Oh, I still have the Overview Library book. You don't feel like reading it when you were in grade school, and you don't feel like reading it now. Okay. What about this underground newspaper? It's more of a manifesto, specifically calling out the government's suppression of the local newspaper and the importance of a free press. There's also an amusing but puzzling cartoon about a dog arresting a mouse for throwing a brick at a cat's head, which the cat didn't seem to mind. Interesting. Stench armor. Side quests. Don't have it. Okay. Coffee. Nasty old leftovers. We already have the fedora on. Cool. Chapter 1. Welcome to Ocean City. So we're gonna not get hit by a car, because we learned previously that is not good. Dubious grenades. Dangling bags for army stuff. Dozens of nearly identical books about nearly identical rifles. This is a lot of ordnance for a civilian shelf. You'd think there'd be a law against this kind of thing. Oops. Hi, my name's Zactifer. Hello, fellow war enthusiast. I'm Herschel Wood. I wouldn't say I'm an enthusiast. Herschel's expression doesn't change. Can I interest you in any fine historical memorabilia? Ask about the dubious grenades. Oh, they're probably fine. Why doesn't the box say fine grenades then? Say, how'd you like to do some field research? Sure, why not? He hands you a bunch of grenades. You got an item, dubious cola war grenade. Let's try them out next time you get in a fight. And when you're all done, come back and let me know how it went. Okay. What's for sale? Manama. Trench spork. Bugle smelling salts. I thought that they had food for the cat in here. I really wanted to make friends with the cat. Physicality plus 2 physical. Grenade. Oh, sardines. There we go. Yeah. gonna buy those for the cat. Words can never hurt enemy combat. Extremely loud orchestra of noises definitely can. Ooh, 5 physical damage. That sounds pretty good. Seltzer, Moxie plus 2 physical damage. That sounds pretty good, actually. Bad for you despite what the radio advertisement said. What? Those are bad? The reason they call it a haversack is because it helps you have things. Plus 20% to item drops. Item drops is good. I kind of want this, though. I'm gonna buy this. I'm gonna sell that. That's not really worth all that much. Sell that. Kind of want to keep all of those. Okay. Yay, new skill. Okay. Okay. Let's read this. Well, can't upgrade it yet. You study the ways in which the army uses controversial music to demoralize and injure enemy soldiers. It's kind of funny what counted as controversial music when this manual was written. You got a skill. Orchestra strike. There's an appendix full of charts and frequencies which bones they'll shatter if you play them loudly enough. You can memorize it if you took the time. Not right now, but thank you. Cool. Flip. I would like to go give some sardines to the cat. Eat her. You open a can of sardines. Calliope immediately wakes up, devours the entire can, and then purrs as she licks the remaining oil from your fingers. Looks like you made a friend! New cat unlocked. You can now pet Calliope to receive a boon. Pet her. You give her a nice scritching and she purrs as she goes back to sleep. You gain an effect, Calliope's boon. Thanks, Calliope. In the daylight, it's clear the bank has been closed for some time. The door to the bank is fastened with 3 locks. That is the maximum level of security. Let's look under the welcome mat. Not a bad idea, but if you're going to lift the welcome mat, you need to know what you're looking for first. A key? And there it is. The security at this bank is inconsistent. Use the key. Doors locks are modeled on the monstrous mugs of the great hound Cerberus, 3-headed guardian of the underworld's banking sector. Each of the 3 heads has a name. Phylax, Methapon, and Sneaky Pete. And a keyhole deep in its maw. Let's unlock Phylax. The head of Phylax lets the key inside easily enough, but it offers incredible resistance when you try to turn it. Heracles would have to use up all 12 labors just to get this thing going. That's strange. This key turns over and over in the lock, but nothing happens. Something sneaky about this Pete, after all. Key fits in the hole alright, but it's a labyrinth in the cylinder. You turn and turn, hear click after click, but nothing results. Okay, I don't have enough stuff to get in that bank. Alright, let's go speak easy. You weave between various trash cans and piles of uncanned trash until you reach a serious-looking door. Knock, knock! Little panel slides open near the top of the door, and narrowed eyes will guide you through it. Password. Fiddlesticks. Okay, come on in. You better not be a pro-y. I don't even know what that is. Speak easy, friend. This guy loves hitting those spoons together. Milky-eyed sot. Talk to him. Turns his head to you and smiles. I'll buy him a drink. After a few moments and a few sips, he clears his throat and speaks. The lake is deep enough to drown dreams, but not the sins of the grandfather. Alright. This spittoon has been placed at a really challenging height. Maybe you can ask the bartender about it some other time. Shaking up a storm. As you approach, he doesn't stop shaking. Hello. Hello, baby. Welcome to Oliver's place. My name's Zactifer. Whatever you say, baby. Are you Oliver? Oh, heck no. I'm Fancy Dan the Cocktail Man. Pleased to meet you, Dan. Hey, do you happen to know what time it is? Perhaps because you have a watch on you? Sorry, baby. The only one around here who carries a pocket watch is the owner, Oliver Gluck. And he left about an hour ago to pick up our latest shipment of hooch. From who? From whom, baby? Before I was Fancy Dan the Cocktail Man, I was Fancy Dan the English teacher. Sorry. From whom? From the mob guy we always get it from. Whence is the hooch coming? The old refrigerator factory. I see. How do I get there? Dan grabs a cocktail napkin and hands it to you. Thanks? Oh, haha, wrong napkin. Here. He takes that napkin back and grabs a different one with a couple of icons scrawled on it. Take the napkin. Napkin? For science, what happens when you get hit by a car? If it's anything like what happens at the very beginning of the game, you die. Because I tested that earlier. So, I could test it again. For science. Ocean City napkin map. Ooh. As you take the napkin, Dan points at one of the icons on it. We're behind Murray's store on Plunkett Street, so if you go out of the alley and then head straight for the edge of the napkin, you can't miss the factory. Thanks, Dan. Don't mention it, baby. Want a drink for the road? First one's on the house. Yeah! What do you have to drink around here? Beer. I will have a beer then. Excellent choice. Keep things simple. Bottoms up. You drink the beer. You've had better beer, but you've definitely had worse beer. You gain an effect. Beer buzz. Let's have another. Bottoms up. How many beers will it let me drink? Apparently a lot. Oh, look at my drunk walk. Oh, yeah. These people are on a first date. You shouldn't bother them. This lady is making ethereal music with spirit-filled glasses. Goes tune. This guy's been infected with Charleston fever. Dancing to a different song than other people. Doesn't care about anything except the bass line. Don't bother him. He's bouncing. Drunk guy. What's in here? There's a door here. Open it. Won't budge. Must be barred shut from the other side. So it's weirdly responsible of this illegal poison dispensary to have a first aid kit. See what's in there. You got gauze pad and activated charcoal briquette. Some weird symbols are carved into one of the floor tiles. Alright, cool. Let me scratch some weird symbols into the sidewalk here. Can I only see those when I'm drunk? Alright, let's test this again and see if I still die. Aw, I missed. Okay. We'll just wait for the next one. What? Why no hit? Hit me! What is this? You would think it would be easier to get hit by a car. Will they not hit me anymore? Is that only allowed at the beginning? This requires further testing. Okay, like for realsies. Apparently I can't get run over anymore. Heck! Okay, well, I tried. I tried to get run over. Don't get hit by cars in real life. Yeah, don't do that in real life. I am a professional. Why won't you run me over? Is this game okay? Yeah, I guess. And go. A bedraggled hobo shuffles up to you with his hat in his hands. Excuse me, mister. Don't mean to trouble ya. My name's Ulrich Waldorf, and I was wondering if you might have any meat you could spare? Just 3 meat for a cup of joe to warm these old bones. Well, wait, what's in that sack you're holding up? Old bones, like I said. Okay. Thank you kindly, mister. You're a real saint, so yar. No problem, bye. These folks look like they're here for some serious business. Try to make a deal. Whoa there, buddy. This is a private party. Club members only. Yeah, like he said, club members only. What kind of club is it? It's the fraternal order of people who bribed us more than we're earning as gate guards. Fop bum egg? Never heard of it. How do I join? What are you, thick? I thought it was obvious, pal. Give us meat. How much? 500. Yeah, 500 meat. Clancy, I told you to knock off that repeating business. How am I supposed to come up with that kind of meat? Try panhandling with the other bums over in Goldthwaite Park. Where's that? Just north and west of here. You can't miss it. Okay. I guess we're gonna go panhandle. As you're walking, Gabby strikes up a conversation. So, you are new in Ocean City. Your first time at it? That's right, yeah. What thinks have you got of it? Well, to be honest with you, it seems a little run down. Yes, Gabby understands you. It was much nicer before an economy happened. Lots of people. Very excitement. Oh, have you seen the boardwalk yet? It's like a cat wearing pajamas. What? It has games there, and a future teller. Well, that does sound like a cat wearing pajamas. Maybe later. Park groundskeeper is inspecting a clipboard with the panic paralysis of someone who has so much work to do that he can't do any of it. Yeah, I know that feeling. Hey there, is something wrong? Oh, sorry fella. I don't want to seem rude, but I'm much too busy to chat. I'm stuck running this place by myself and there's about a million things to do. Well, I could use a little extra pocket meat. How about I help out? That would be great, except that new city regulations disallow hiring random part-timers. Since this is a municipal park, only government official contractors are allowed to work here. A law against side quests? Why? Just to be a thorn in my side, as far as I can tell. It's not like any of these tasks are dangerous or anything. You got kind of a cagey look on your face when you said that. Okay, well 2 of them are dangerous. But that isn't even half, and I submitted a request for help weeks ago and still haven't heard anything back. Well, you're in luck. I just happen to be an official government contractor. That would be terrific, but I am going to need to see some proof of that. Why through your team? What? You don't believe me? I'll have you know I was recruited by Mr. Johnson himself. Who? Johnson, from Parks and Rec? Jeez, man, don't you know your own department? He'd be outright dismayed at that. Oh, that Johnson! No, that's fine. No problems here. Great. What do you need me to do? Well, it depends. What kind of contractor are you? A landscaper? Perfect. Our carnivorous plant exhibition in the botanical gardens has gone out of control. Huh. When you say out of control, as in this is less a job for pruning shears and more a job for a baseball bat with nails in it. The groundskeeper unlocks the maintenance shed behind him. Can't promise there's anything you'll need in here, but feel free to borrow whatever strikes your fancy. Well, I'll get right on that. Plate of homemade cookies. Grab one. Cookie! Shelf laden with miscellaneous junk. Junk mail, paperclip, match. Cool. Herbicides and weed-killing chemicals. Park maintenance logs. Maintenance overalls! You can tell they're spare because they say spare on the name tag. Oh, I already have them on. Wonderful. Gives me more health. Guess that's all that's in here. What is? It's a filth-drenched statue. It's a filth-splattered statue. It's a filth-splattered statue. It's a muck-drenched statue. It's a filth-covered statue. Wait a minute. This Potentilla fruticosa isn't supposed to be potted in sand? Oh wait, it's not. Someone just discovered a pair of sandals in the planter. Grab them. I got sandals! This footwear is made out of highly compacted sand. You like taking long walks on them. Makes life a beach. Equip! My steps all sound like maracas. It's a sign about pointy rocks. Presented to Goldthwaite Park, November 13th, 1922. Hey, that's the day after my birthday, only 70 years before I was born. By Margaret, Ocean City Comptroller. A few of my favorite pointy rocks. Looks like part of the sign has been graffitied. You enter the botanical gardens to find it overrun by dangerous-looking weeds. Man-Eaterus Chompetarius, to be precise. You know this detail because you minored in cryptobotany. That's the power of education. Yikes! Never said deep. Yes, deep. Wonderful. Northern beer barrel cactus. No, beer removed due to prohibition. Control system for botany stuff. Northern palm tree, do not punch. Don't tell me what to do. Huh. Ow. Ooh, one of them is take it carefully. You deftly harvest the dangerous leaf. I'm gonna fight these plants. Well, that didn't go well. Oh no, my burb! Ow. Throw a rock at it. Oh yeah. I did the thing. Joshua Tree, named for its discoverer, David E. Tree. Wetlands Nasty Bramble, donated by a patron with no regard for the safety of the staff. Eyegrass, caution, avoid prolonged eye contact. Highland Bone Bush, we are beginning to believe that the specimen was donated as a joke. Hey, I did a thing. Thanks for the meat. A statue polisher? Birds must be eating leftovers from the old Snackle Cakes factory. It's horrible. Here's a wag. Statue wiping rag. Requires 1 stench armor. I don't have any stench armor. Deals Moxie +2 and causes bleeding. Yeah, sword. Leaf sword seems like the better option there. Let's open this junk mail. Don't have a letter opener. Dang it. Okay. I'm gonna equip this turtle. Increases your stench armor by 1. There we go. Spray the entire bottle of cologne all over yourself. You gain the effect. You could smell worse. Clean. There we go. Now you can get a good look at it. It's a statue of Corinthia Beschenbassel. Mayor of Ocean City, 1805 to 1823, is credited with putting Ocean City on the map by suggesting maybe we should build a dock or something so boats can park here. There we go. Now you can get a good look at it. It's a statue of a Cola War soldier. May the forces of the Red continue to dominate and refresh forevermore. It's a granite sculpture of an owl skeleton. Hand-chiseled from photo reference and enchanted to drive away mice, was gifted to Ocean City by Hobart Buffert. Here's to all of the brave boys in blue who took the ultimate challenge. Of Daniel Ocean. Daniel Ocean founded Ocean City in 1770 and on his deathbed in 1804 requested that the visitors to this monument only view the statue from the left as he felt this was his better side. Of course. Got those nasty statues clean. Thanks for that amazing opportunity. No need to thank me. I was happy to provide employment. To provide an opportunity to a working stiff. Here's your official city payment. Thanks. I could be a plumber. Well, that's plumb convenient. Our fountain stopped running because it requires a real specific water pressure. And the pressure we get in from the municipal water supply has gotten unreliable lately, so I need someone to go down and adjust it. I'll unlock the manhole for you. Okay. Fountain plaza. Please don't throw meat in the fountain, it gets real gross. Hey man, can you spare a little meat? Sure, I can give you one. Thank you kindly, mister. Yeah, enjoy your oboeing, my dude. The gauge reached 57 gallons per minute. Stop messing with these switches. The fountain does not work unless the pressure is exactly 40 gallons per minute. Off, off, on, off. 7 gallons. 37, okay. 52, nope, that's too many gallons per minute. 37. Yay! I solved the fountain puzzle. There we go. It's founting correctly now. Science Center. Oh. Oh my. Make some potions. Don't have any ingredients. Okay. Boring rocks. That sounds dangerous. Gizmos are not labeled. Tesla coil. You don't trust that pendulum enough to get any closer to it. And an Edison coil. I'm curious. Okay, so I guess it doesn't kill me. And I can't get hit by the pendulum, so. What is over here? Plant. Can't do anything with the plant. Different plant? Can't do anything with that plant. What's this on the ground? You found it! The world's least remarkable rock. Door to this building is locked. It's mostly just trees out in that direction. Okay. I did the thing. Can I have more money, please? Thank you. I could be an exterminator. We've got a real trouble at our Lepidopterary, your butterfly zoo. A bunch of horrible monsters got in, and I'm afraid they're going to hurt the butterflies. Some of them are rare and expensive. Can you describe these monsters? Nope, I very deliberately did not get close to look at them. This sounds awful, but alright. Oh my. It's a big cricket. I'm gonna fight it. Let's try this again. Hey, it worked that time. Whip. Hiya! Successfully exterminated 40% of the giant crickets. Excellent. Is it still a bird bath? It's the butterflies? Fight a cricket. Ow! Why do you have a gun? Got him. Get wrecked. Hiya. No, my turtle. Yay! That's the last of them. Take that, crickets. Hey, maintenance man, I did a thing. Give me some meat. I could be a security guard. Since the municipal police force was entirely replaced with contractors, you might as well call yourself a cop, right? All the rest of them do. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. There's a hobo that's been hanging out by the park fountain. I'd like you to move him along. Is he causing trouble? No, not so much. Everyone likes him, but busking in the park is against city ordinance, and rules are rules, you know? Okay. Hey, I need you to leave the park. Caretaker says you gotta go. There's a city ordinance against busking here. Funny how that only starts getting enforced after I stopped giving that bozo a cut. Of course, you and I both know only the police can actually run me off out of here, and you ain't no flatfoot. This is true. Could you leave as a favor to me? Well, you seem a decent fellow, but not so decent that I'm inclined to do you that kind of favor, you know? Darn. Make it worth your while. Fine. Take some money and get out of here. Did you beat him up? What? No. Are you sure you're a cop? Just kidding. Here's your payment. Thanks for all your help. Goldthwait Part's looking shipshape thanks to you. Here, take this for your trouble. It's been in the lost and found for years. Whoever lost it was gonna find it. They would have found it by now. Snake tooth ring. What does it do? When you apply poison, apply 3 extra. Okay. Fun. I don't have enough money still. Wander the woods. Oh. I guess let's go to the boardwalk. Because why not? You take a wrong turn into an underground coffee house just as a thirsty, mustachioed man demands any decent person to defend the formal vulgarity of Joyce's Ulysses. Run away. Am I still drunk? Not sure if the lamppost is holding up the hobo or vice versa. Hey there, I'm Zactifer. Hey there, pleased to meet you, Zactifer. I'm Dusty. What's up, Dusty? Oh, nothing much, just hanging around. I was gonna run a 3-card Monty down here on the boardwalk, but that didn't pan out. Why not? There's a fella already running a game down the way, and I prefer not to step on his toes, just as a matter of professional courtesy, you see. I see. And also, because carnies get real scary about that kind of thing, and I ain't looking to be murdered anytime soon. Any way I can help? Well, that's real kind of you. I was thinking about looking for a different corner. Can you spare a nickel for a cup of joe to get my feet moving? Yeah, I guess so. Thanks, pal. You're a real good egg. Alright then. Fortune teller's tent. Pop inside. You enter the dimly lit tent to see a teenage girl dressed as an old woman sitting at a velvet table. She points to a sign on the wall that says tarot readings, 50 meat. That's too expensive. 50 meat is a little steep, isn't it? I could buy 7 and 63/64 gallons of gas for that much. I don't want to spend that much money. Tony Fiasco, hat photographer. As you enter, the photographer, who is busily adjusting a complicated-looking camera on a tripod, gestures to a nearby wastebasket without looking around. If it's more bills, there's my inbox. Hello? Oh, you ain't the Jumpin' Jehoshaphat. Baby, where you been all my life? Excuse me? That face. It's exactly the face I've been looking for. It's perfect. Thanks. I've grown rather attached to it myself. Hey, you're funny too. Baby, I love ya. You're incredible. Listen, do you know who I am? The sign on your roof said Tony Fiasco, hat photographer. That's right, baby. That's exactly right. And soon I'm going to be the biggest hat photographer in the city. No. The country. No. The world. But there's something I need first. Face? A portfolio. And you know what I need before I got a portfolio? Face. Your face, baby. Well, don't say no. Don't you dare say no, baby. Listen, it's easy. All you gotta do is stroll in here wearing a hat. And all I gotta do is take a photograph of that hat, and then we're both gonna be rich. Rich? Rich. Me with my portfolio, and you with the 30 meat I'm gonna pay you for every picture. Huh. Well, gotta be different hats, though. Gotta be different hat every time. Can't pay you nothing for the same hat twice. Got it? Okay. How about this hat? What is that? An uncursed fedora? Perfect. I love it. Here's your meat, baby. Spend it in good health and come back soon, okay? Okay. Do I have any other hats? I have a coconut. It looks ridiculous, but it probably counts as a hat. Yay! Okay. I don't think that I have any other hats. Grouchy looking guy standing under the shade of this tiny building's eaves. He glares at you silently. Fine. Game of skills, test your everything. Step right up, test your strength, and your agility, and your intellect. Every winner gets a prize. You there, sir. Care to face the challenge of a lifetime? Only 10 meat? What's the challenge? I like to start newcomers off with something relatively easy. All I have to do is guess my age, throw a dart to pop a balloon, and drive a nail into this board with one swing of a hammer. At the same time? That's right. Care to try it? No thanks. Well, not with that attitude, you won't. Okay. Money. It's a long pier, but you don't want to take an even longer walk off of it. Okay. Show me the map. I guess I'll just wander. You hear a wet, burbling noise coming from an alley and cautiously peer around the corner. Two more of those weird fish-headed guys are rooting around through the trash cans. You don't think they're the same ones from before, but since you're not hugely familiar with anthropomorphic fishmen, it's hard to be sure. One of them suddenly looks up and blinks in your direction. Crap. Did it see you? Sneak. Hear the ringing of cathedral bells and turn to see their source. Unsurprisingly, it's a cathedral. Unless you're just naturally surprised by cathedrals. They're so big and pointy and could be hiding around any corner. Sure, let's go check it out. The bells are playing Mary Had a Little Lamb. It's a Vicar who seems agitated about something. Hello there. Oh no, what am I gonna do? I was gonna ask if everything's okay, but plainly not. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't see you there. Services are cancelled for the moment. What's the matter? One of the urns has been stolen from our catacombs. Stolen! This tiny cathedral has catacombs? Well, it sounds nicer than basement. Are they particularly important ashes? A saint or someone? Oh my goodness, we wouldn't keep the relics of a saint in a little cathedral like this. Urns are just ashes of former vicars and community leaders and so on. But they're all important in their own way. The bishop is due to arrive for an inspection soon. Funny how bishops always seem to be just about to arrive for an inspection somewhere. What? Yeah, I'll look into it for you. Unlock the door so you can have a look around. Mind your step on the way down, please. Those stairs are old and steep. Okay. Wow, that hymnal made a hell of a noise. That was unpleasant. Spooky damage. Okay. And down we go. Spare. Nope. This big crate full of identical empty burial urns. Must be spares. A fancy pedestal with an old urn on it. Fancy pedestal with an old urn on it. Fancy pedestal with nothing on it. There's a patch of two moss growing on the wall here. I will collect that, please. There's one candle left unlit. Light it. It's the guest book. Read it. The last three visitors were Donk Hufferby visiting from Saskatoon. Well, that seems like a dead end, and they share some weird names up in Canada. Charles Wallace, 111 Plunkett Street. Huh, that's the address of the antique store. You'll have to ask Charles about that the next time you see him. Captain Augustus Dirch, 23 Kerwin Avenue. This one might be worth following up on. Signed to book. Let's go! You encounter a hobo who is sauntering down the sidewalk with a bindle over his shoulder, whistling a jaunty tune. Hey there, fella. Aren't you Zactifer? I'm Jethro Garfield. Hi. How'd you know my name? Oh, we hobos are a tight-knit little community. When someone's been helping us out, word gets around. Well, that's nice. A little creepy, but nice on balance. Why don't you come visit our camp? We'd be glad to have you. Where is it? We just head down 12th Street till you see the lot where the old hardware store used to be. Then you take a... You know what? This will be simpler if I just mark it on your map for you. Yes, please. He takes out a pencil stub and marks a cluster of little boxes on your map. Come on by any old time. Sure. Bid him adieu. Captain Dirch's home. This rock is steaming. There's weird symbols on all these rocks. What? 11, 10, 82. What? What's it? From the Municipal Census Bureau? Nobody here but me and these 4 urns. Urns? 5 urns. Go away. Congratulations, you won a sweepstakes. Fat chance, never won anything. Nothing. Didn't enter no sweepstakes. Now, scram. So these fine leather jackets, don't want any. The milkman. I ain't drink that fat water, get lost. I'll come back later. Okay. Let's go, I guess, talk to, what's his name? Charles? See if he's got any input on this. Gabby takes a piece of candy out of her purse and tosses it in her mouth, then holds up the purse to you. Want one? Sure, thanks. Huh. Your purse is just entirely filled with saltwater taffy? Yes, it's Gabby's favorite. You got an item, root beer taffy. Guess I did hear somewhere that goblins process sugar really effectively and don't need as many vitamins as humans. Haha, jealous? A little bit, yeah. Something? Yeah, I seem to have misplaced my chuck key to my drill. It's a chuck key. It's a little twisty thing for tightening the chuck on a drill. Any idea where you lost it? Can't have gotten too far. The cord on this thing got stuck in the outlet, and it's not long enough for me to drill anything that isn't in this neighborhood. Could help you look for it. Oh yeah, that'd be great. Like I said, it's gotta be nearby. Just wander around, I'm sure it'll turn up. Okay. Wander. Excuse me, my good chap. Might you have a match on your person? I'm afraid not. Well, that just won't do. What if you should have cause to set something alight in the future? Here, take one of mine. Thanks. Your way to where you're going, you happen to notice a guy across the street. In particular, you notice he's sitting on top of a mailbox. He notices you too and extends his hand towards you for a handshake. You call out across traffic. Hi, you realize I'm about 30 feet away, right? Yeah, but I can't leave the mailbox. Sometimes I regret my curious nature, but I guess I'll ask anyway. Why can't you leave the mailbox? Come on over and I'll tote it. Okay, let's go see what this dude's doing on this mailbox. Guy reaches down from his perch to shake your hand. Hi, I'm Marvin. Hi, Marvin, I'm Zactifer. What are you doing up there? A stunt. Stunt? Doesn't seem particularly stunty. You're just sitting there. Yeah, but I've been sitting here for 7 months, 15 days, 9 hours, and 41 minutes. Why? Why? It's a stunt. Okay, but are you protesting something? Or trying to attract attention to some kind of cause? Nope. Do you have any money riding on this? Is it for a bet or a contest? Nope. I feel like you really don't get the concept of a stunt. I guess not. Say, would you mind helping me out with something? Sure, what's up? I've been mainly eating snackle cakes when I've been up here, and I'm out. Can you go grab some more for me? Snackle cakes? Oh, are you serious? I'll admit, they're an acquired taste. And I guess nobody other than you wanted to acquire the taste of powdered milk mixed with sawdust with the nails still in it because Snackle Mills went out of business years ago. Yeah, but the shelf life on those things is incredible. That's what makes them so good for stunt rations. I got my supply from Hiram's Grocery down the street. Could you go pick me up some more? Sure. Who's there? Zactifer? Zactifer who? Reed? Sorry, I don't know anyone named Zactifer Reed. Okay. Zactifer Reed. Who's there? Eunice? Sense? No, okay. Well, I tried. I guess let's go to the grocery store. Young man wearing a flour-dusted apron swaggers up to you with a loaf of French bread on his shoulder and an arrogant sneer on his face. Hey man, this is doughboy territory. If you want to walk down this street, you gotta pay the toll. What's the toll? 5 meat. I don't have 5 meat. Too bad for you then, chump. I guess I'll just have to take it out of your hide. I'm gonna fight him. Yeah, get wrecked. What? Got an item. Freshly baked roll. Got an item. Clammy dough blob. 5 XP, 11 meat. And my turtle got stronger. Whee! A filthy trash can. Dig through it. You know it. Single shoe. Check for the second one. There isn't a second shoe. Okay. Bored-looking hobo lounges against the wall of the decrepit building. Hi there. Hey, hello there. I'm Zactifer. Small place tomorrow. Samuel? Looking for Hiram's groceries. This it? Went out of business. When? Couple of months. Okay, drive safe. Have you been standing here the whole time? What are you doing here? Just waiting for... Waiting for what? Some work or some... You're looking for work? Yeah, just... I don't think you're gonna find any work here. Doesn't look like another store's gonna open here anytime soon. Give him some meat. Good luck! What can I do with my one shoe? See the trouble of using both feet for walking? I'm curious. Pry it open. Let's go in. Counter is dusty and long abandoned. Search it. Register is empty unless you know someone who accepts mouse dropping as currency. Gross! Snackle Mills factory and a man. An empty shelf. Unless... No, it's empty. Unless... No, it's definitely empty. But wait! Listen, it's empty. I promise. Fine. Oh, wait. What's this? What? What? Just kidding. There's nothing. Rude. Even mice would be disappointed with this shelf. The shelf is littered with various pieces of trash. Dig through it. I got lip balm. Anything left on this shelf is a pair of rusty tongs. Grab them. And then we trash on this shelf. The shelf is so empty it doesn't even have a shelf. Great. 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 An elderly man with thick eyeglasses shuffles up to you with a determined expression. Before you can react, he shoves some meat in your mouth and shouts in your ear. Operator? Operator! Get my worthless son on the line. Mister, I'm not a payphone. That's what the last payphone said, and I'm not buying it. Let me talk to my Verschligener son. I'm sorry, sir. The line is busy. Please try again later. Bah, probably gabbling with one of his floozy girlfriends. Got 5 meat, though. This truck is laden with crates of snackle cakes, the worst snack food ever developed. Grab a case for Marvin. Yeah. Empty vegetable oil drums. This crate is full of baking soda. Keeps the vinegar from getting into it. Weird knobbly rock. This loading dock door is slightly ajar. I'm gonna squirm through here. Looks like the abandoned factory has been occupied by one of Ocean City's various gangs of street hoodlums, namely the Doughboys. They're hanging out in here in their leather jackets and white aprons, bragging about their sourdough starters and using rude words like focaccia and son of a brioche. Or they were, until you made that huge racket getting in here. Now they're staring knives at you, and also pointing knives at you. And they're bread knives, which are serrated, so you really don't want to get stabbed with one. Whoops. huge amount of loose sugar. I'm gonna fight him. Hiya. Whip. Flap slap. Hiya. Ow, stop. No, my turtle! Asshole. Stay. I win! 5 XP, some dough blobs, and a freshly baked roll. It's a little strange that this group of doughboys didn't immediately attack you when you were roughing up the other group of them. Maybe they don't like each other very much. Fight these ones too! Stab. Ow. Flap slap. Get wrecked. Ow. One down. This yeet. And also stab. And another one down. Hiya. Yay, we did it. Oh, geez, I have 93 unspent XP. Hello. I want to be able to do a bamboozle. That sounds like fun. Weird. If you are interested in the history of the Ocean City baking industry, the shelf of receipts would be a treasure trove. You are not. Approach it. What? Who the halva are you? Halva isn't really bread. Oh, fine. Get the halula out of here then. It's a halula. It's a sort of Chilean flatbread. feel like you're really scraping the bottom of the biscuit barrel with that one. Get out of here right now, or I'm going to beat the crap out of you. Oh, that's much better. What are you doing with all these piles of dough? Not that it's any business of yours, but I'm perfecting my recipe for bread golems. Soon I'm gonna be running this town. Oh yeah? You and what army? Me and an army of bread golems. Were you not listening? I probably shouldn't let you get away with this. Uh-oh. Sax attack! Yeet. And stab. Ow. Flap slap. Hiya. Ow. Do a stab. Flap slap. No, my total. You jerk. And I win. It's like those golems were only half-baked. Ciabatta pants! Excellent. Excellent. Mysticality. I don't think I'm wearing any pants yet, am I? Oh, I am. I think I would rather have the max HP, though. Alright, full through it. 63 meat doughboy recipe. Or dough baby. Dough baby recipe. Little blob guys. This is a recipe for one of those little dough glob familiars the doughboys have. It calls for 3 cups of mana-enriched flour mixed up with something called sandwich cream baked in an arcane oven. Why are you saying hello to me? Do you need something? Oh, cool. She does more damage now. Excellent. Excellent. Okay. I guess let's go give Marvin his gross snacks. Find your path unexpectedly blocked by a huge pile of junk. Broken down car, a busted lamppost, a couch with the springs poking out of it, and a wide variety of other sort of trash. Jeez, what happened here? Oh, Gabby has a memory of it. There was an accident a coupling of weeks ago. That car had a tire break and smashed on the lamppost. That explains the car and the lamppost, but why are they still here? What's with all this other junk? City trash takeawayers are all contractors now, and who wanted to pay for it? Nobody. So the car waits there, and people put junk there because that's a place where junk is. Guess I'll go around it. No, not in the street. That's dangerous. Look at the lamppost for what a car can do. Well, sure, but the traffic isn't bad right now. And here, it is not any problem. Gabby starts picking up junk and stacking it out of the way, clearing a path through the middle of the pile. Thanks, Gabby, but that's not really... Heave. Ha! With a mighty shove, Gabby knocks the wrecked car over on its side and wrestles it into a parking spot. Wow. Aha! Gabby sure showed that car where a car goes. Whew. Gabby's muscle increases by 1. Yeah, if this antiques thing doesn't work out, you could get a job threatening to park people's cars for them. Any luck getting those snackle cakes? I'm really jonesing for whatever it is they use for frosting. Yeah, I found some. Here you go. Thanks a million. Here, take some meat for cakes, and also I'll give you some sitting tips. Thanks, Marvin. See you around. Expert sitter, +1 moxie. Best sitter. So good at sitting. think we can... Well, let's go visit the hobo camp. We haven't done that yet. I can't solve math problems. What's up, hobos? Wow, you're really going to town on that washboard. Yep, I love the fast staccato rhythm it makes. It is pretty good. Bet someday there will be a fancy electrical machines that do it really good. Till then, though. Folks call me Washi, by the way. Hi, Washi, I'm Zactifer. Actually, I've got nothing to ask. Sorry about that. Hey, no problem here. See you around. Warm my hands. Oh, got toasty fingies now. Probably shouldn't mess around in here. You'll wake people up. Okay. Oh, but you met at the abandoned grocery store is slouching and generally staring off into space. Talk to him. Hi there, Samuel. Well, how's it going? Here. Doing fine, thanks. Were you able to find any work? That's a shame. Yeah, right. Don't let it get you down. How's camp treating you? Yeah, it seems nice. Everyone's real friendly. That's great. Community's real important. Oh, yeah. Definitely better than standing on an abandoned street corner for months at a stretch. Oh, I suppose there's any chance of a punchline where you suddenly say something really elaborate and completely understandable, is there? Yeah, just checking. Okay, see you later. It's the hobo lady you met at the boardwalk earlier. She gives you a smile and a thumbs up. Hi there, Dusty, right? That's me. And your name was Zactifer? Got it in one. Great. How you keeping, friend? Oh, no complaints. That would make any sense to describe. How you liking the camp? It's real nice. Everyone's real personable, even if most of them are a bit quirky. Thinking of getting a poker game together if I could find anyone with a full deck. Huh. See you around. It's Gus, the guy you met in the rain when you arrived at Plunkett Street. Why, hello, Gus. Why, hello there, Zactifer, I believe it was. That's right. Always a pleasure to have another run-in with a friendly acquaintance. It's nice the rain cleared up. It's nice. I do enjoy the rain, but I also enjoy dry clothing. So, you're the kind of guy that's comfortable in any sort of weather, eh? Yes, I do my best. Can't stop a rain cloud by crying, after all. And in fact, when you get right down to it, pretty much anything that happens to a person can be considered weather of a sort. Huh, that's real philosophical. Old Gus says if you can find the pleasure in any circumstance, then you'll never be a sufferer of misfortune. Gosh. Okay. Hobo lady you haven't met yet. Hello there. Well, hello there, dearie. I don't believe we've been introduced. I'm Veronica. Hi, I'm Zactifer. Can I offer you a cup of tea? It's homegrown, so to speak. Found tea leaves around here? Just about any leaves can be tea leaves with the right attitude. I'm fine. Thank you, though. I like your hat. Thank you. I grew it myself. Flowers? The whole thing. Trying to grow some socks as well, but they're much trickier. I can imagine. Soba's wearing a handmade tinfoil crown. Hello there. You must be the Hobo King. The crown gave it away, I presume? Yep. Well, you are absolutely correct. I am the Hobo King, though to foster a more familiar air, I permit my subjects to call me Johnny. Nice to meet you, Johnny. I'm Zactifer. What can I do for you, Zactifer? I've got a question. Where are you from? Hoboken. Of course you are. Hey, don't touch the telephone. Royal use only. This phone isn't actually connected to anything. Don't let it hear you say that. Okay. Are charitable, for instance, or to warn of a vicious guard dog, that sort of thing. Working on expanding the system for more general communications purposes. That's pretty interesting. Is there anything I can assist you with? It's the book you're reading. This is a hobo code manual. I can teach you the basics if you'd like. Yeah. Spend 10 minutes or so going over the basics of hobo code with letters. Teaches you some of the most common glyphs. Glyphs. If you'd like to know more, just ask any hobos you meet. They're honor-bound to assist new learners. That's the hobo code. Neat, thanks. Anything else I can assist you with? What's with all the stuff in this room? Stuff is a little overbroad of a topic for conversation. Feel free to point out any particular object you want to ask me about, though. I'm always happy to be informative. See you later. That's just a radio. Oh, right. What are all these books? Manuals for various types of codes and ciphers. Vigenère Beaufort. Treatises on several variations of columnar transportation, the classic Mormon jigsaw, German mix-up code, and so on. Interesting. There's a few books on old pictographic languages in there, too. Fascinating stuff. Oh, it's all Greek to me. Say, Letters, what's with this poster? Those are some general-purpose hobo code glyphs I'm working on. A bunch of them that are blacked out, though. Yes, well, they're still experimental, so I decided it would be wisest to take some precautions. Huh. What dis? Got a lot of notebooks here, Letters. Yes, all my notes on the hobo code, more notes on codes and languages in general, as well as my studies on radios, telemetry, telegraphy, and telephony. I think my aunt's recipe book is in there somewhere, too. Did you write all of these in code? I can't make out a single word. No, that's just my handwriting. Well. Hey, Letters, what's this thing? That's a teletype machine we salvaged when they shut down one of the local post office branches for cutbacks. We've patched into a local telegraph network so we can communicate with some of the other hobo communities. Neat. What is this? This is an old naval radio encryptionograph from the Cola Wars. I'm trying to modify it to work with hobo code. That sounds hard. Yes, it wasn't designed to handle pictographic writing system, that's for certain, but if I can get it to work, it should be very secure. Some heavy-duty equipment. Small spider. Oh, and it's gone. That's unfortunate. I'm intrigued. Sorry, talk yourself. Hey, Letters, what's the deal with this? It's a ham radio. What's it for? Let's dig the stuff about ham. Boo. Ratty old shoebox is slouching in the corner. Ask Letters about it. Hey, Letters, what's in this old shoebox? Old shoes. You're welcome to them. Try to pick up the box, but can barely lift it. Jeez, what kind of shoes are these? Hand-me-down boots. They've been passed from hobo to hobo for generations. Probably about 50 pounds of metal reinforcements on them by now. Wow. What do they do? They weigh your feet down. Amazing. Clank, clank, clank. Hi there, I'm Zactifer. Howdy, they call me 52 Teeth Thompson, or just 52 for short. Huh, is that because of the 52 white keys on a piano? Nope. Okay, about the piano. It's lucky they happened to find a piano for the camp. Oh, I brought this baby with me. On foot? How? Well, it took a few trips. Okay. Did the stream just crashed, or is it just me? It's possible. It could have. Is it back now? It's back. Means arpeggio. These 2 pointy ones are crescendo and decrescendo, and this one here's a treble clef. Can you just teach me how to read music? Due to supply chain difficulties, the grub car is currently BYOG. Condiments are still available to keep residents. Great. Clank, 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 clank. Hobo code. Yay. Yay! More hobo code. Oh, this guy. Yay! Even more. What about you? Yay! Teach some hobo code. Hobo code, I'm a blood. First, let me test you. Convince me of your word bandness and I'll grant you. Do a heckin' bamboozle! You know, to be honest, it doesn't matter. I already know all the hobo code. In fact, I should be testing you. Oh, really? Okay, hotshot, go ahead. What's the symbol for a public bathroom? Oh, that's a simple one. It's a... Hey, you won't scam me that easy. You're trying to get me to tell you it's a rectangle with a crescent moon in it so you can pretend you knew all along. Well, shucks, you got me. Guess you'd better ask me instead. Ha! So what is the symbol for a public bathroom, then? I think it's a rectangle with a crescent moon? Ah, well, you got it right, so I guess you earned a boon. Great! Takes out a small notebook, writes a glyph in it, and hands you the page. What's this? That's the hobo code symbol for boon. One of my favorite jokes. I wish I got to use it more often. Gee, thanks. Tell me about this secret plan, man. He wouldn't say what it was, though. Certainly not. That information is mine alone to divulge. So, will you divulge? You are practically a stranger here. I apologize, but I cannot jeopardize operational security. Shucks. Clank, clank, clank. Let's go ask Charles what he was doing in that church. Ugh. Saw your name in the visitor's book at St. Polycarp's. Oh sure, I do a little whittling to pass the time now and again. Sometimes I go to St. Polycarp's to look at their gargoyles. Here, have one. He opens his desk drawer and tosses you a little wooden gargoyle on a leather cord. Oh, neat, thanks. Spooky armor. What other accessories am I wearing right now? Oh, welding gloves. Filter lets you see all the items in your inventory that boost your specific stat. What do you little what? Okay. Guess let's go back to the fridge factory now that I have the money to pay the bribe. This must be... Oh! Charles's check key. Nice. Okay, actually, let's go back and give this to him first. Here's your thingy. Where'd you find it? Under a bush. Oh yeah, probably that bush I was drilling holes in the other day. Why were you doing that? I have 55. I'm gonna buy this. Give me that sweet, sweet moxie. Okay, now we're gonna go to the fridge factory. Thin, nervous-looking man in a suit stops you. Excuse me, sir. Do you fear for your safety in this dangerous city full of hoodlums and criminals? Well, I didn't until you just said that. It's a good thing you met me. I have the solution for you right here. Okay, what are you selling? Holds up a small case and opens it, displaying a selection of the tiniest pistols you've ever seen. Derringers, with one of these up your sleeve, in your sock, or wherever you can think to hide it, personal self-defense is right at your fingertips. Huh. Are concealed pistols legal in the state? What? Probably. Sure. How much? Sure, I'll buy one. Thanks, you won't regret this purchase. I certainly don't regret being able to make my rent payment to Ms. Brewster. Who's Ms. Brewster? She runs a boarding house for traveling salesmen. Gets real scary when the rent's late. Interesting. Try to make a deal. Would you take 100? Yay! I didn't have to spend as much money. Here's my membership ring. This organization is actually real. Bum egg. Time to check out the factory. It's a refrigerator truck, but not the kind you're probably thinking of. Counts as a fleet. They have a whole fleet of a thing. Full of chemicals. Weird flies. Ooh, a frost peony. Frosty flakes. Refrigeration coil. Fridges are brand new and empty, and thus quite boring. It's workbench doesn't seem big enough for refrigerator repairs. Make some stuff. Basic combat items? Yay, I made a thing. What's inside? Self-adhesive rivet, scrap metal, anarchist's hardware. Oh, anything else. The control booth is locked from the inside. Somebody's gonna be in big trouble. Looks like something is going down over there. Hide and watch. It's all there. All 40 cases. It's all there, Glock. Got the meat. Mr. Poindexter, what are you doing here? Surprise inspection. Oh. Oh my. What the heck? What? What? It seems to be a bit of a standoff between the mob guys and the other ones. Cautiously approach. The scary top hat nerd stares at you with barely any expression on his face, apart from a faint sneer. It appears we have an interloper, and you are... none of your business. What's wrong with your hat? Oh, I'm sure I don't know what you're talking about. It's all spooky and like... it's cutting a hole in the world. I have no time for this nonsense. Mr. Gluck. Curious. Regardless, please dispatch this interloper, Mr. Gluck. Uh-oh. Top hat guy gives a taut nod, then leaves the same way he came in a horrible, weird spiral of negative space. The weird shadow monster that was once a person turns to face you. Hello. Shadows begin to gather around him. Abstract, menacing shapes. Hey, hey mob guys, can I get you to give me a hand with this? Considering the newly terrifying Mr. Gluck is between us and the exit, it seems like we got no choice. Let's do it. Shadow bomb. Yeah. And stab. Slap, slap. Hi-yah. Ow. Stick. Oh dang, I was hoping that the shadow balls would go away after I killed the dude. Slap, slap. Hi-yah. Bonk. Oh no, one of the mob guys died. This one. Oh, well, that guy died too. It's fine. Both having problems over your stream. Oh, weird. That's super strange. The creature's defeated. The two mob guys brush themselves off. Whew, this caper's got me all balled up. And how? This whole scene is nutty as a squirrel's mistress. Come on, let's amscray. They tip their hats to you and make for the door. You got item. A dangerous pocket watch. You got a bank pouch full of meat and a deed to the speakeasy. You take a quick look at the document and it turns out this Gluck guy was the owner of the speakeasy, and now you are, maybe. Is that how D's work? Well, what do you know? This booze looks dangerous. It also appears to be tainted with some kind of sinister magical energy. Oh, this fridge is plugged in. A little note says experimental, not for lunches. Open it. Fitted with an automatic ice cube maker. Unfortunately, it's made one single gigantic ice cube that fills the entire fridge. Okay. Fun. skipping frames. Oh, that's unfortunate. Well. Eerie Music House. I'm gonna continue where I was going. So, since the stream is having issues, and we've been going for about 3 hours anyways, I think that I will just call it here. Just because I'm not sure if it's like universally having issues or if it's just your stuff, Carlos. But I will definitely be playing more of this game because it's hilarious and it's super fun and I like it a lot. So thank you very much, Panda, for gifting this to me forever ago. Sorry it took me a really long time to finally play it. But those of you who are still hanging around, thank you so much for all of the support. It means a ton. I hope that I get to see more of you as I'm getting back into a more consistent schedule here. Let's see. No one's really streaming for me to raid. There is a... Let's see what we got here. Let's raid a wolf conservation channel. Because wolfies are cool. And I like them. And they're cute. And there are some that are right in front of the cameras on that stream right now. So we're gonna raid them. To support some wildlife. And yeah, I don't really have an exact schedule for when I'm gonna be streaming next, but given that I have a lot of free time right now, it'll probably be sometime soon. So anyways, thank you guys so much for all of your continued support. I love you all. I hope that you have a great day, and I will see you all again real soon. Bye!